Microsoft like Game Pass works? Like, do they give money to developers?
Yes.
The percentage of time people play it.
I don't know the exact details, but the short version is they do give money
To the developers. Yeah.
Is it per hour played, or is
Well,
it
that's my question.
Per download, or probably hour played, or is it just for being on the platform? Probably a combination of all of the above.
It's Microsoft. They've got more money than God.
Not more money than
God has
Apple.
money now.
God has all the money.
Does God need money? Would
Xbox
God
is
bother
not
me?
where they make all their money. But they can afford to make some loss on it.
The server should be up now.
Does the Discord overlay work? Of course not.
I found that to be more crashy than good.
I never have problems with it crashing anything. It just doesn't turn on.
I used to crash my GUI quite a lot of crash things. Till they improve it, it's going to stay turned off.
I mean, you sure your server's up?
Well, everybody else is in apart from you, so perfect.
That's fine. I'm
not. I'm just going to grab some crisps quickly. Back in a moment.
So I have unlocked the Boomer, the Sofa Car, the TriStar, and the Lawnmower. So I think I can now go into those, and then I can actually force you in. Sadly, I didn't get into the Super Van.
How much have you played?
Half an hour, maybe?
Oh.
You just get given
Yeah,
them.
it doesn't take long at all.
Free cars?
Yeah, just a single player just goes, here's a car. Just do the ones with reward, free car.
Played a game. What was the game I played like that? Oh no, it's Forza 4. Forza Horizon 4.
Yeah.
They just throw games at you.
Or Burnout. Here's some more cars. Here's some more cars. I seem to recall.
I haven't even tried half of these.
On Burnout 3, it was possible to complete the first level in such a way. I believe you could unlock 9 cars. It took quite a long time to progress through the unlock sequence.
That sounds about like how I tend to play games. What's the maximum amount that I can milk out of this one little tiny bit of content?
Well, I mean, we used to play the first level in Burnout a lot.
How efficient
well, that'll be
can
why.
I get?
There's a WRECKFEST update.
There is a WRECKFEST update.
Well, that'll be why I can't see your server.
It's a tiny one.
261 megapizzles.
Why doesn't
Meantime, what's this
work
new
anymore?
Windows update it wants me to install?
Yeah, 206 meg update, but no patch notes, so I don't know what that was.
Yeah, honestly, that's one of the most annoying things about the Windows Store.
Oh.
You have apps that update and it goes, yeah, I've updated them. Cool, what did you change?
No patch notes on Steam either.
Some developers put them on there, but
I quite often use Steam as just a place to go to read patch notes and check out the reviews of something I'm about to buy elsewhere. It's kind of the equivalent of being in a shop and going, that looks good, take a photo of it, see how much it is on Amazon.
Yeah, but you
How do
see
I
the
add a
The
server?
WRECKFEST on
Add me by
Steam is not.
IP, can you? I mean, you can
Do multiplayer,
Yeah.
server browser,
Yeah.
then there's...
oh yeah, their server browser's terrible. Just order by name, look for L, and then and then K, and
Can
then
you not add them?
I think so. No.
Can you not right click and add to favourites?
You can. Or
Oh, well.
C, add to favourite when you're about to join.
Oh. Well then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
click on it
there
in the
wasn't
list.
even an update
Yes.
on Steam, so whatever it was definitely Game Pass only.
Oh my god, I'm seeing loads of. No, I'm not seeing loads of servers. But your server's
I
there.
realise I'm very, very loud on.
C to add to favourites.
There's your attack. It's just Malcolm trying to work out basic things.
What do you mean? I'm loading in. Also, fuck you.
With what?
I don't know, anything you want, really.
Screwdriver.
No, I mean...
Fuck you with what?
Like you said, fuck you as you joined. I thought you meant with your new car.
No. Oh, no. Esmir has the honey pot. Cool name for a car. I'd like to try my new car that I bought. A little bit more powerful than your car, though.
The B-class car? Well, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, for you guys. Okay, there we go, cool.
Fuck off. So it was curious. So there's no server on this. No, there's no password on this server. But we actually filled up all the way last night until we started doing Destruction Derby levels, and then nobody wanted to play.
Huh.
Yeah, it's partly a Destruction Derby in a race mode, so there's that.
Yeah, Destruction Derby, you can't really fuck over people.
Wow. You can,
So
but you
why
get
would-
points for
why
it. So,
would public people be interested?
so you're not joining in the race part of it then, Rob. You're just going for the mashing.
I'll just Rob know what he's doing, because anyone explained.
Like drive around and race. In this particular one, it's a race.
Reb, do you have any questions? Reb, do you have any questions for us, Reb? About how this game works? Rob. Oh god, is Rob dead?
Rob is dead.
Rob?
Everybody's dead, Dave.
Rob's dead.
He's...
So
okay, you're back.
you're going to take the lawnmower.
Yes.
And you think this is a good idea?
No, it's too late
Well,
now.
I took
I said go.
sofa.
I mean, in which case you should have taken
Oh.
the bus.
I own the sofa now. I can probably force us all into sofas.
Esmia, I love it.
I love it too, and I'm right behind it. No, I want to ram her. Fuck.
Love you,
Mowing
Esmia.
the lawn over here.
So this is very much equivalent to playing Team Fortress 2 wearing a VR headset. Everyone goes for you because they know you're an easy target.
Who is this bacon cone person? What have I done to their mum?
No, just for well, I don't know. What did you do to Bacon Combs' mum? I'd like to point out, after you guys went to bed last night, I did one race by myself, and I just completely destroyed everyone. I don't know what's going on. Like, I absolutely decimated the AI with no problems at all. Going, why wasn't it like this when they were humans then?
I love.
Are you braking for this corner?
Yeah.
Good. That was more impressive than I had expected.
That was
Oh,
beautiful.
I ended up losing wheels.
No, Malcolm went into a drift. So instead of just pit maneuvering, I T-boned him and he rolled.
about four times.
Oh wow! I missed that. I was long gone.
So would someone like to do the same thing to Adam? And I will pay you back.
Oh no, my
Little
syndicates are
T-bone,
not working.
I managed to drive straight into the back of Adam at speed, and then jump off the front of my lawnmower.
Do it better.
Come on, there are people so close behind me. It is terrifying. So Schalke and Max went for a little couple of private moments in the bushes together. I just managed to get in front.
Yeah, fuck you,
That's
Adam.
correct, Desmere.
Schalke, hit Adam. That's your
What?
job.
That's right. Drifting out
Has this advanced? Yeah, my car's not going as straight as it was a couple of.
There you go.
Did you just hit Max?
No, I hit you.
No,
and now
you.
half your health is gone, Adam.
Are you sure that? Oh, I thought
No,
you just.
definitely you.
I just thought you hit Max into me.
Max, we're friends.
Are you using him as a weapon?
No, I'm using my car as a weapon against you.
So, Shaka, you're braking for this corner, yeah? Oh! That was a
Bye, Adam.
bugger.
There you go, Max.
Next time I did that
Thank
mistake.
you.
That was a targeted attack. Max, I have no beef with you. Max, both my doors are stuck open.
Look at me, man.
Wow. Thank you, Mr. AI. Oh, okay, yeah. Not driving in a straight line very well now.
Max,
Oh, hey, I'm going sideways.
you drove into me.
I was doing so well.
Ah,
Now I've been overtaken by a toilet and a lawnmower. Brilliant.
I mean, calm as a bitch.
Don't know what happened there.
that was your toilet.
Come on, turn.
So funny.
Oh my god, I don't know
Oh
what
my
happened
God,
to Esmea, but I want to know.
Fucking
Why?
The AI tried to hit me.
I don't think I've ever heard Esmea laughing like that
failed.
before.
I think I just saw Esmea disappear off from the corner for a little nip behind the bushes in her toilet. Esmea, you can take me. You can. I've got I've got very little
Phrasing.
That is. I am
You're
struggling
not, you can't refuse.
to steer.
Esmea, if you were so inclined, Adam has officially said you may take him.
No, it's all right. She's just exploded. Oh dear. Does that not handle very well? Oh, fuck it up.
Oh, it handles wonderfully until I lose it, and then it's just gone.
Wait, is Esmea gonna win?
Yeah. Somebody hit me, so my car is just
Wait,
kind of
what?
bent. All right, my car's not straight.
I mean, someone hit me, but I don't have that as an excuse.
It is not a shed, it's an outhouse.
Well, that race was eventful. Rob, do you understand the basic premise of the game now?
Yes.
Good.
It's like Live for Speed, isn't it?
It's just like Live for Speed, completely
Yes.
realistic.
Yes.
But much more fun. Don't normally laugh at a racing game, do you?
No, that's why Carmageddon is has always
Oh
been.
my god, I was laughing so hard, I've got tears rolling down my
Yeah,
face.
Esmea, I've never heard you go that high pitch before. Like, never, genuinely.
Okay, so I am going to try and limit you to my car. Now I own the car because we were having problems before, and bingo. Although I noticed that why is Chrysler in a 237 horsepower lawnmower?
Adam?
Yes.
I can't change my car.
Yeah, it won't let me work. It doesn't work. I've got
Wait,
the only
it
car
does.
I can select is
What
the
the
Firefly, but I can't enable it.
I'm stuck in the vehicle I had selected.
Oh, what?
So the
Yeah, because we
AI
don't know the lawnmower.
Is allowed to upgrade it like to ridiculous levels.
Oh, can I
Yeah.
upgrade it?
Adam,
I can upgrade the lawnmower because I own it now. Yeah, but
I have a predicament.
why? What do you not? You can choose the lendable lawnmower, right?
No.
No, I can't.
Oh
They've all
my
now
lord.
you've
Yeah, I've not
limited
done the
it.
single player at all
those
on
No.
this one.
upgrades are
But has
expensive.
Max done the single player? And Schalke's in a
Oh,
lawnmower.
I just
So
might
I
have
have
the
the
lawnmower,
same problem though. I'm stuck
think
in the
it's
in the
a-
harvester.
Yeah.
I can't change vehicle.
Okay,
Yeah.
can you try
Now
selecting
I
the
can.
lawnmower now?
Yes.
Because mine came up with the red,
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
sort of red diamond saying exclamation mark, you need to change car, and then set ready
But
to
then there were
sprayed
no
out.
options. Yeah.
Okay, well let's see what happens then.
Pixel, whatever, it's not ready. And that guy needs to fuck off with his lawnmower. Have you seen?
Yeah, they just
Yeah,
have
it's
different
screwed it up for me,
engines.
Adam. I can't ready up.
I can't do loud.
Lawnmower. 237. Wow.
So what will happen? Will you get kicked or will you just get shoved into the same car?
It doesn't allow me to be ready.
Guessing get kicked or spectate.
Or shoved into the same car? Well, just stick on that car then, because we are all on the same one, and I will...
Have you seen Yuga Redbeard's lawnmower?
Yeah, but he's an AI, so he doesn't count.
I've got the wrong kind of lawnmower.
So the one with the
Lawnmower
L, that means it's a
Elman's a
loaner.
loner.
Ah,
You can't
I
modify
can't
it.
accept it. I can't set it ready.
No, I mean neither. That's
Well-
fine. We'll see what happens.
Well, we're set to... Oh, I can't select it. Car restriction, lawnmower. Oh, wait, hold on. Server options. This... Okay. There we go. Lawnmower.
There we are.
Yeah, it does this weird thing where it just kind of doesn't let you do stuff, but isn't very clear. And then we have a problem that if I use the loaner lawnmower, It's kind of brilliant, to be honest. The AI all pick the wrong car and then get kicked. Which is just like, yeah.
Definition of brilliant is intriguing.
I'm
Hilarious.
when I say brilliant, I kind of
As in outstanding, as in...
no, as in
I'm
brilliant.
in a lawnmower.
Yeah, but I didn't restrict people to the lawnmower. Oh, I really don't want to be in first place.
Rob!
Oh, I get quiet.
Why do you hate fun, Rob?
Why is someone driving a car?
Yeah, I said I couldn't force people into the lawnmower, so they're AI, I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Now
Why
we're
have I
racing,
been-
Adam.
I heard the rubbing is racist.
Yes!
Oh my!
That's
Oh
bad.
wow. Yes, someone's
Rob!
just, that's actual murder. I think someone's in like a 1950s muscle car. So you, Joel Redbeard, the AI player, decided not to take his 240 horsepower lawnmower, but to take a Thunderbird instead.
Follow the Thunderbird.
Oh no.
Don't follow it. Surely. Beat it up. Or even worse, get ahead of it.
Ah!
You clearly haven't watched
Careful,
Coming
Rob.
to America.
No.
I haven't either.
You should, it's hilarious.
I just got rear-ended by a car and a lawnmower. It's interesting.
Oh, this thing has no more gears. Is the vehicle top speed?
Well, it's
I
got a
would
gearbox,
rather be
to be
run
honest.
over by this car than by the lawnmower, because the car will just bump on you, the lawnmower will shred you.
Oh my god. Okay.
What?
Tip. Don't go over the rumble strips in a lawnmower.
No, that would be bad. That's how I spun my car out.
Bot named GTA Freeze.
It's not me.
That's like
Bye, Shaka.
is advertising other games so prevalent that bot names now mimic them.
I need more gears. I'm overtaking people, but I don't seem to see the people I'm overtaking. I suspect they are AI players who have crashed and are busy respawning their character back on their lawnmower. See what I mean about the bot names being good? Someone called Tart06Tron1941 has just joined. And I struggle to tell whether that's a real person or a bot. Apart from that, has to be a real person.
It's real, yeah.
Yeah, but the nickname is particularly computer generated. You can always tell when someone is an Xbox player and they've just chosen like the default, like suggest me that they're like over eager purple ocelot or something like that. They're always spottable. Okay, boomer. I
I'm
want-
going in for the win.
Oh, good job. I'd have won if I had more gears.
You managed to break your gearbox, sir.
No, I mean, I only have 3, and I could have done with
Oh.
a couple more. And nitrous. I'm going to watch Rob.
Wow, look
Rob,
at that.
behind you, Rob. Rob, behind you. Oh my god.
Alongside.
No, that's not what I meant.
Esme, did you say my name? You're very quiet.
Yeah, you're loud. Holy shit.
Oh yeah. Well, at one point I wasn't really racing against anyone, so I was just able to just lap. Like that's why I came like quite far back because I wasn't actually racing anyone.
What have you done to yours, Rob?
I love the audience.
Yesterday, I crashed my car next to one of the marshals who just sat there and stared at me for like the entire rest of the race because my car wasn't really going anywhere. Bear in mind, don't forget to paint your car.
Do you mean when you say car?
Is it a car? I don't know. Is a combine harvester a car? It's a vehicle.
It's a farming implement.
It doesn't carry anything.
Well, it carries a
So it's
person.
not a.
It carries a person and goods.
No, it's driven by a person. It doesn't carry a person.
So does my motorbike not? No, that's a bad example, isn't it? See, this is what I mean. If I add a bot, the bots join, but I don't think bots can drive the harvesters. And there are certain cars they can't drive for reasons of I don't know why. Hey, more bets.
I like having elbow armrests that tilt inwards. It's much easier to sit
What?
here and play.
I never understood why the hell you want an armrest that tilts inwards.
Yeah, mine do
Well, there's
too.
less elbows on it.
Yeah, but why would you use them?
I can press my elbows on it while playing this.
I mean,
This guy's skin
It's
says,
like
I
a-
wanted a
it's
pony
like
for my
a-
birthday.
Front.
So bear in
Oh,
mind,
okay, first off.
these do roll quite easily.
yes, they
Oh,
do.
I did mean to change track. Oh well. At least you want all over the track by now. They all look so different from up here. I can see my house.
Your second house, you rich bastard.
I don't
Well,
even.
that bridge is pretty low, isn't it?
Careful, Rob. So they're
These
very,
tree
very
lamps
easy to
will take
roll.
us a while.
Well, they are for people like that. Yeah, no, I don't even have a first house yet.
Oh. It's working out there, right?
I am. Well, I'm not working in it, but my lending, my letting, not my letting agent. Sorry, my mortgage provider is.
Sideways!
Currently, I'm just waiting for the mortgage broker to come back with a yes or a no, basically.
Oh, right.
Thumbs up or a thumbs down.
Well, I don't
So I
think.
did that in the same day, so...
What?
Isn't it?
The mortgage thing, I want a mortgage. Alright. They came back to us with, yes, we'll think about it, and give us all these details. And they had to make an appointment, and that was it, yeah. So that was it, yeah, you have to make an appointment, and then they go through the whole question and answer thing, and then they come back with a response, then what was it? Within a week or something?
So not quite a day then.
What's happened to
No,
all
so
of
I'm
you
getting
guys?
confused,
I've had
It's really
issues.
far
Everybody
behind.
roll.
There was like
me.
two important... It's been a long
Well,
time, to be fair.
somebody like got behind me and shoved me into a piece of terrain on a corner.
It wasn't
So I had
me.
to
Oh,
reset.
fuck you, stop. Yeah,
Question:
unfortunately.
Is that just quieter than usual?
Yes.
Yeah.
So right now, Max, there is a bit of a problem because, of course, there is a coronavirus going on. So people are backed up, unfortunately,
There is.
Ah, yes. of
which
course.
doesn't help.
People are backed up as.
Yes, with work.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, with work.
You know,
yes,
I was
okay.
going to
Constipated,
suggest the
which
is-
vehicle that I had first
Apply
driven.
for something that's completely information work.
Yes, I know. But yeah, pretty much from I want a house to you have a house, about the quickest you can manage it is about 3 months. There is just no circumstance quicker than that, other than you going, literally, here's £250,000 in cash. Let's go down the solicitors right now together.
And I'm
Yeah,
chain
that
free.
takes- And it takes bloody ages.
What takes ages, sorry?
Going down the solicitor and getting them to do all the searches and bits and pieces.
Oh, they gotta do all
Even
the
if they try,
fucking
it takes ages.
inspections. Ugh.
Yeah, no, that's all been done. It's all been surveyed. I have a solicitor. All I need now is Nationwide to go, yeah, brilliant. And then I need to go round to my solicitors and transfer a ridiculous sum of money.
That's always the fun time, isn't it? When you're just looking at an amount of money that you've never spent anything like that before.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, the thing
And it's
is,
the mortgage money, so it's like I've never had anything like that much money before, and somehow I'm spending it.
Yes, it's called a mortgage.
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
the word death in it.
But no, the problem is I've had to put all the money in my bank account from Projector Games so I can pay for the deposit. So I've currently got an enormous sum of cash in my bank account going, and I'm not allowed to spend it. It's just I'm going to have to just give it away. So I'm going to give it to them. Then they're going to give me back more money, which then goes to my current owner of the house.
But it doesn't go to you directly.
No, they don't. Well,
That's
that
just the deals and all that.
no, that would be very
Doesn't go-
abusable.
Yeah, it doesn't go
Oh,
to your bank account.
I decided to keep it and leave the country.
Yeah.
No.
It's one of those things where it's sort of it's just
There's a
funny money. You
reversing
never actually
beeper on
see
this
it, you
vehicle.
know. So when it comes to like, that's why I don't really get why people become really funny about it. Because it's like, you know, when they like the solicitors' fees and there's always and was it Purple Bricks' main selling point is you know you might get commiserate, you know, commission. You got to pay the commission. It's like, but it's all funny money. You never actually see it in the first
Well,
place.
I mean, let's just sake of argument, I'm buying a crap house in London. Well, I'm spending £1 million. I don't really care. I've just spent 500 quid on a mortgage advisor.
Yes,
You know,
exactly.
it's just like not a relevant amount of money.
Yeah, but people get really funny about it. Oh,
Yeah.
they got their 1% or whatever.
Fucking
it's
tart,
0.5%.
fucker.
My favourite thing is so I went to my mortgage broker. He gave me a whole bunch of options, and some of them give you cash back, and I'm like, that's not cash back. So it's like £2,000 cash back. So what that means is I'm borrowing £2,000 more over 25 years, whatever, and then paying interest on £2,000 more just so you can give me £2,000 right now. Like, how gullible would you have to be to fall for that? And
So my dad did that
yeah.
when he
Pretty-
bought his
pretty
first
poorly
house. He got
advised.
105% mortgage.
yeah,
And the 5% was to pay for furnishing the place, and
Yes.
refurbing it.
Come on,
Yep.
Rob, you can do it.
Happens, yeah.
yeah. But this was a I say it's cash back.
Cash
Yeah,
back.
all
It's not.
cash back is a jip, right? It's your cash.
Yes.
Yeah. That's your debt.
Well, yeah.
It's not
Well,
your money, it's the bank's money.
extra money for you to do whatever with.
But the point is that compound interest is just an absolute bastard.
Well, yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Which is why they're laughing. Even at 1% interest, they're like, ha ha ha, you'll still pay us, 150% of the value of the house. You know?
Bugger, what was that track called? I did have the webpage
Which one?
over. The fallopian tubes.
Oh,
Crash Canyon. Sorry, Malcolm, the bone.
It's like an ear bone.
Okay, so we're going to go with Class C's. Banger race, 5 laps. This is gonna be, oh, this isn't what I thought. Oh, this one will do.
I'm
bone.
still on a
There you go.
whatever vehicle.
So, Rob, you have 2 choices.
Oh, there we go.
I recommend you either choose the Gremlin or the school bus.
Not the motorhome.
Not the motorhome. Motorhomes being pretty much made of
Fiberglass
sadness.
and wood. Sadness and fiberglass.
I've got a. That's actually not a bad picture that you've got there. I've got that
no, it's
one.
quite good. It's the first thing that came up. I was like, oh.
Right ho, I point out that 3 of the people are still in the Combine Harvester. This is a banger race, but I would recommend that us as a team, as Team LockDown LAN, drive on the left. Now, you don't have to, but I recommend that you do.
What's a step fan?
A step.
Ah, damn it! I didn't have enough time to change.
Someone's in a
now
buggy.
It's ugly.
I haven't. I haven't.
It's an AI. So the ping's less than 1.
Sorry, drive on the right.
That's me. That thing's quite quick.
Well done.
Dingle dangle dingle dangle.
That's what she said. Ah, no, Rob, what the fuck? No, was that stuck bowl?
Wow.
Ah!
Ow,
Thanks
that
for
was a
keeping me away
fucking
from the wall
buzz.
there, Esme.
Oh my god. Seeing a combine harvester come down the wrong side was quite.
Fucking psycho!
Oh, Shauka's got. Look at this. So, Shauka, I'm using you basically as protection down this.
Okay. Esmea. Esmea!
No,
Why?
not this.
What?
Death!
I'm in the hot dog van.
Okay, yeah. Who is
That's
that?
a great choice. I like it.
I haven't seen. I like the hot dog van. Oh, it's an ice cream van, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but I changed it to a hot dog van.
So how many?
It's an ice cream van used in winter.
So how many of these randoms joining us haven't noticed we play on realistic damage?
Does it still have an ice cream cone on top?
Oh my god!
Did I not change it?
No, yeah, you're in an ice cream van. Also, Max, I'd like to point out I'm in the north. Ice cream vans come around all year round
Oh well.
during the rain. I've seen them in the
that happens
snow.
here, too.
I saw an ice cream van the other day when it was snowing, like 2 weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I know. I've seen them in just torrential, pouring monsoon
this
level
time-
weather.
Your kids with
For the
ice
last couple
creams.
of
It
years,
wasn't.
everyone needs all the happiness they can get.
That's a good point.
Let's be honest.
I saw an
Yeah,
ice cream
yeah.
van with an
Yeah.
extremely
Ice-
passive-aggressive message on it, explaining that it is a mobile shop. It is still a shop. It is effectively a takeaway restaurant, and is therefore not part of COVID. And I'm like, I understand your point, but to another degree, you are basically a mobile typhoid Mary. Like Typhoid Mary infected a lot of people. She didn't have an ice cream van to help her along. People
Washing-
didn't.
washing hands is very overrated.
Please tell me that you went and spoke to that person and told them that's what they are.
I didn't. But I
Sorry,
did.
Esmir.
Did I tell you? Did I mention how ice cream cones were invented?
Go on then.
No.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, I've had it several times.
Yeah, no. So I only found this out the other day. So in Victorian times, we had something called penny licks, and what it was a glass dish with a penny's worth of ice cream in it, and you'd get the dish and you'd lick the ice cream out, and then you'd give it back, and then they would just put the next person's ice cream in.
No!
And then
was
TB
it?
came. Yeah, then TB came along, possibly related.
Adam,
Yes.
Oh no, what a rat.
you're an arse.
And then thus ice cream cones were invented to get around that.
You're an arse.
They
I
had
can't
to
believe
work
that.
out what sort of. They wanted something that was edible,
Adam,
not
you
too
look at my
hard, but
car.
something that would hold the ice cream.
And cheap.
Yeah, something that was cheap. Yeah.
Yes.
Like
You need
like
to-
a thin
Adam, look at
waffle
my
back.
car.
It tastes like
you
crap,
can.
but you fill it full of sugar, so
You
no
did
one
to
notices.
me.
That was brilliant. That was like pretty much the last corner. I just went.
No, it wasn't.
smash.
Literally, yeah, literally. My car is now half as wide as it used to be.
I
You
love
mean
how
literally
there were
half as
narrow.
wide.
bits of my van just laying around.
I like that level. Oh, yeah. No, essentially you just put it into a sideways drift, and I'm like, yeah.
A perfectly balanced sideways
Yeah,
drift,
but
and
it's
you
not-
use me
it's-
as your brakes.
It's not called sideways drift fest, is it?
That's good fun.
Well, I just went smacking as I wanted to play.
G-Tass's car's hilarious.
G-Test Coco.
He's currently driving a trike.
He's got a. Oh yeah, but he's got a lot of armour on it, hasn't he?
Incidentally, Rob, with what Aria wants, all he wants is literally a long XYZ get block, and it returns null if it's not loaded. That's it, right?
I believe so. And loads it
No.
on demand.
No.
I disagree, but
no.
it shouldn't.
No.
Yes. No, yes, I agree. But that was the request.
Yeah. No, don't do that.
But when I spoke to him, I said that, and he said okay. So I don't know what he's saying now.
I'm gonna do that again, but I'm happy with the vehicle. Oh, it's like a school bus. Lonely Void, yes, this game it's one of those games that I would never have paid money for, and now I've been given it for free. I absolutely love it.
Well, you lease it, don't you? That's the beauty of Game Pass.
Yeah, I guess it's not free, is it? I have actually given them some money. Well, we're full on players.
Imagine, just think about it for a minute. Imagine you paid, I don't know, an amount of money per month, and for that money you paid, you could drive any car you wanted that was in the sort of the company's, livery.
You mean a car owners club?
I don't know.
They're
a
very
thing?
expensive. Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
Want to join a Ferrari one or a Lamborghini one? Oh yes.
I just want to join a Toyota one.
Well,
The
yeah.
problem with
That's a
that is
lot
there's
of
only
school
one of you.
buses.
What a
Not
Yaris
really a
one.
club.
What is my favourite game that I have played? You're going to have to be more specific than that. What, this week? In my life? Oh, it's going to be going around this way, are we then? Right?
Pick a direction.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm following this bus. It's going the wrong way round the track. I don't...
those buses are the players that have been actively just. They don't give a shit
This
about the
bus
racing,
has a
they just
hard
wanna
on for
fuck
me.
people over.
Well, yeah, but because they can... Wait. That's a nice car, Malcolm. Orange. Very good. Oh, it's sideways on. Even better. Thank you for the larger target. Oh, but I
missed.
missed. I did. But it was close. So I'll get you on the next corner. apparently you can't drive anymore.
I'm trying to hit the bus because he rammed me because he's an asshole.
Well, he is a bus.
Bloody hell.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Very good. Let me help by just driving past quickly.
I'm now stuck on the bus. Oh god, what's happening?
In the last month, this has definitely been my favourite game. I mean, I'm thoroughly enjoying GTA. I still love being in GTA. Red Dead, we think we've kind of exhausted it. We're replaying Terraria. But certainly of the new games, this has definitely been just so funny. Especially when you get someone, and then you're going a bit faster than they are, and then you just do that. And then they spin out, and sometimes you hear a scream of abuse, but I didn't get one. It's a bit disappointing.
You're right,
Usually
Ismir.
it's me that you hear.
No, a bus took me out. Actually, no.
Are you completely dead?
Yeah, all 3 of the buses decided to gang up on me.
Oh, dear.
Bus
That's
wankers.
inappropriate. In fact, international Women's Day, isn't it?
Wait, what game was it? Oh, it was Red Dead, wasn't it? I did that in. I don't think you were there, Rob. We were all on horseback, and I drove past a bunch of human players standing around. So I just shouted, "Bus wankers!" as we went past on our horses.
I was there.
That is one of my...
I didn't get it.
Oh, have you not seen
I
The Inbetweeners?
No.
I
Oh.
lied.
Ah!
I
I
have seen them between us.
Yeah, 2-on-1 result.
The school bus just ran me and set itself on fire.
Yeah,
How's that?
wrecked
We
itself.
laughed, we cried, built the sofa, laughed. I shot the sofa.
But yeah, definitely this is my favourite game of the last month. No two
Bus
ways
drove
about it.
over the top of me.
Rob, I'm Rob. Don't cough.
Well,
You'll die. If you cough, you die. There you go. I told you. Rob drove into the back of me and he died.
She
No.
just gently kissed the back
Yeah.
of the car.
aww.
In these times, if anybody coughs, we all die.
Yeah, so essentially I'm having to just dodge
Tissue,
buses.
we all fall down.
However, you can hide in the dips so the buses jump over you.
I don't know why they didn't bring back coughs and sneezes spread diseases.
Catch them in your handkerchiefsies.
Is that a real part of it? Never heard that.
What?
You're cutting out. You're talking too loud.
I've never heard that, but I'm cutting out and talking too loud. I've never
Well, you
heard
must because you're going.
catch them in your handkerchiefs. That's not something I've ever heard.
Yes. Yes.
Wow, that was just a wall of death.
Wow,
Yes.
you're still going.
I was very glad. I was very happy when I saw Adam drive into the bus.
There's still a bit of health left. It's alright. He's not dead yet.
Yeah, I have 8 health points.
Oh, Schalke.
Your car's on fire, but it's still got
Oh.
4 wheels. So
Oh, Schalke.
Yeah, I've got
I
4
was
wheels.
being thrown.
You got hit by one car, hit by
Motherfucker.
another one, and then one
No,
guy
you-
inside of
That's
I like
the
when
one that
the
finished me
fan
off.
blades off the radiator came off.
How come it didn't occur to me to use my wheel and pedals for this?
Oh, yeah, I assumed you did. To be fair,
Bought it?
yeah,
Oh,
I'm
he's
on a
dead.
wheel.
Schalke,
It's-
you're dead.
It's a lot harder on wheels. It really is. It's more fun,
I'll
but
find
it's
out.
way harder.
Schalke, you must have been so close. Oh, you did finish. Never mind.
It was quite high placed.
Like they were just sitting there while the car's on fire. Surely you'd be like making a quick beeline just get out of the car.
Well, Lonely Void, we haven't paid for it. It's on Game Pass. Is it worth free? Yes, I think it is. I'm going to choose B. There are no wrecking Class Bs, are there?
Should we change level as well? We've done this one like.
Let's do it.
Something right.
Let's do it like Killer Bees or something fast, or Boomers.
Oh, killer bees. I think they got no armor, no health either. I think.
Boomers have got 1.9. Killer Bees have got 1.7, but Boomers have got way more acceleration. But yeah, go with the B, and then dodge the school bus.
You said go with a B?
Killer bee.
Go with the
yeah.
B, or Boomer, but go with the B class car.
Killer bee. Okay.
It's a shame because I can say maximum C or B, but I can't say only C or B. It's very weird that there isn't a better server options, especially considering it is a game with a dedicated server. You think they wouldn't be quite so terrible.
Probably all in XML. JSON config somewhere.
But yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
what did you? You're in a killer pig.
I wasn't fast enough.
That's what she said. But yeah, I've been good today. Lots of work done. I have I began to rearrange my house a bit on the basis I'm going to buy my house. That I'm being optimistic, and I wanted to get my projector mounted to the ceiling to get a much bigger screen than some of the motion rig. So I've been rearranging my house.
Knocking down walls.
Oh
No,
my
I don't
God.
own it yet, Rob. I thought
What has happened to my car? Jesus Christ.
I thought I'd at least buy it before I started to do anything. Really major! Oh my God, yeah. I remember when we all went to school. Fucking hell. I think
My car
that's
just absolutely
yeah.
shagged itself.
That's me out of it.
I just got my whole roof lawn mowed off.
I should have turned damage
My
off.
character's deformed. My character's flat in the front now. Adam, look at spectate me and look at my character.
I know I am still going, just only just.
I'm not. Oh, I am. But
No, critical
my
damage.
maximum speed is 35. 40 kilometers.
Yeah, but
Bloody
everything,
hell.
everything has been fine.
Come on then, bus. Good. That was fun.
So who am I following? Are you still in?
No.
Oh.
Ben,
We're going to
I'm
watch
in.
Rob. Okay, yeah, we're watching you, Rob. Careful of that bus. Careful of that bus. Careful of that car. Careful of that Armco. Careful of that. What the fuck, Ebsmere?
I'm watching Rob. Oh. Careful of that combine harvester.
Careful of that cone.
Combine harvester splat.
See, I suggest, Rob, just follow the bus. Or, rub yourself all over it, but don't. Yeah, that. Oh, no,
Rob,
he's got away.
Rob, the mitre right.
No, you see, if I've been in a decent place, I've sometimes just followed other people down the dangerous bit and let them take the.
Oh, yeah.
It's Mia, he's playing like you were playing the other day. Saying.
What?
Just rounding
Oh,
everyone. The bus.
Yes.
Okay, Rob, you've got good news and bad news. Good news is you have 4 wheels left. Bad news is the engine looks a bit.
Ropey.
And his character's a bit deformed.
Well, to be quite
His
frank,
helmet, the helmet's on it is a bit destroyed.
look at the roll cage. At that point, you get out the car. You don't drive when the roll cage looks like that. That's the point.
No, yeah.
I love how the roll cage looks
I
like.
was half.
Oh
I was
yeah.
wondering if that bus. Oh, this bus is just someone's going to look at Rob and just go, "I want him dead," and they'd be able, and it would work. I don't know how his car's moving that well still.
It's
Still got 4
not.
wheels. Oh, it's got 1 wheel hanging out a bit strange. Oh dear.
Oh, that was nice.
That went well.
How's the wheel actually that far extended out?
That's what my Yaris looks like. Oh, it's what my Yaris looked like after I flipped it over a fence.
Was that deliberately?
What?
Trying to add a bit of character to it.
Actually, my
Well, when he's
Yaris has
closed the
5
bloody
wheels.
door.
So.
Oh my god, that guy in front of him. Oh,
Good swerving, Rob.
Thank you.
oh,
Oh my god.
Hi, Rob.
I'm missing a wheel. I know, radiator.
So Schalke is upside down. Rob is. Well, how is that?
Failing to
Trundling.
turn.
So bear in mind, Rob, with your current setup, you can go clockwise, but not anti-clockwise.
Yes. Well.
Oh, bye, Rob.
Careful of that. Whoa!
Oh.
And that guy.
Oh,
It
What
looked
the
like
build-
you
the build-up
got
of-
oh, bye, Rob.
Did
hit
try us
by
on the map.
air.
Oh.
That's hilarious.
Rob stalled it. Brilliant. Okay, on to
Schalke's-
Schalke, who is
Yeah.
just. Wait, you have no engine. How are you driving forwards? You've literally. Is it rear
He's
engine?
missing half of his car.
Bye bye.
Yeah, but
Little
he.
power.
Oh yeah, there's nothing in the front. That makes no
No,
sense.
it's a rear engine. It's a rear engine car, I think. Oh, because that's the one that wheelies, isn't it? That makes sense. The vehicles are. This is more of a silly game than a serious one. Like, it'd be quite hard to pick out a really good handling vehicle and then start to try and do oh, big. Oh, wait, hold on.
Big one.
I've
Big
just sorry.
speedway.
I've just been distracted. I might have been looking at
Oh.
Big Valley Speedways. I
Is
didn't
it
know that was
Buchel
around.
Oval Extreme?
I can't change my
Yes.
controller.
Because that
Back
one's
on keyboard.
horrific.
You can
Horrific.
from the settings. That looks amazing. Big Valley
No,
Speedway.
there's no.
No, horrific, Adam, is the word.
Excellent.
Yeah.
The things don't register.
Oh, bugger. What's it in,
It's
what's
not
it in
plugged
English?
in. That's fine.
Figure 8, inner oval, outer oval loop, I think.
Oh, that is plugged in.
Does anyone speak
Outer
French?
oval loop sounds good.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the one.
Do you have to run it,
Oh,
Rob?
wow.
Do you have to start the game with it plugged in, possibly?
I think so.
I will be. Oh, it's cool. The steering wheel is cool and lots of fun, but it does not make the game easier in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, the school bus is perhaps it's quite fast and it's got a lot of health. Posh Microbe 7546. That's an Xbox name. Look at it. Just waiting for Rob to say ready and Max.
I'm just rolling all the graphics up to full quality.
Yes, this game uses up between 8 and 12% of my CPU time. Currently, 0% CPU, GPU, VRAM, RAM, but 60 frames a second. Well, that's not working, is it?
So Adam, have you done this track before?
No, I only just spotted it in your list, because your list is slightly better than mine. Like, slightly bigger.
Basically, there's going to be a lot of head-on collisions.
Well, thank God we're all in school buses. Oh, God. Right, I'm going to follow somebody in a bus. Not today, sir. All this game needs is grenade launchers. Like, very inaccurate ones. Oh
You mean
my.
Interstate 76 style?
Oh, I love that game. And what was
back
that?
with
It
it.
was the sequel, Interstate 83? I've got Interstate
Everyone needs
82.
to fuck off!
I love that game. Unfortunately, I don't think it's playable these
God.
days. DirectX 7.
13th to 15th, still in the game.
I remember that game was big because it was one of the first ones to have that version.
Yes.
So it meant, yep. It's like, oh, gotta upgrade your DirectX.
I want to say DirectX 7. But yeah, I actually own the CDs for that and the expansion in State 82. Absolutely superb games.
Wow, whatever crash I took, it
Oh,
just
someone's
Oh,
taken
for
out.
fuck's sake.
Wow.
The bus is out. One of the buses is out.
Oh my god. Just trying to aim down the bloody track.
5th,
Oh,
okay.
that fucking tan bus.
I suggest going a little bit slower and going around the inside rather than really quickly and up the outside.
Fuck's sake. Oh, dead, right.
Well, welcome to the dead people. Fucking buses, oh my god.
Is there a handbook for the recent and deceased?
Yes, actually.
You can buy that, actually. You can buy a fake prop from the film. So mostly this is just run the gauntlet here, isn't it? Yeah, I'm just going... Yeah, I'm going right down low rather than up high. Now, if somebody could just ram Park Brill so he's no longer in the running, I'll be winning.
Perfect.
You know that bit in Snatch where they say something happens, you all look cool, but you don't. You just freeze and pull a funny face. That just happened to me. I just threaded the needle between two other cars, but only just as I froze. It didn't do anything.
That fucker. That's the fucker that keeps killing me every single race.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
That bull on.
You're actually supposed to, you know, at least vaguely try and do the race.
That person isn't interested
Bye,
in
Adam.
vaguely doing the race.
Yeah, I got picked on by a bus.
Yeah, I had that the whole, you know.
Spin the fucker out though. Come on, Mohammed Faraj.
Jack's doing alright. He's got 4 wheels.
What? Okay, the bus is going the wrong way around the loop at the end. Parkwell is missing a wheel.
I think you can actually just shortcut straight through and go round.
No.
Hard on.
You can go around in
Wreck
either
him,
direction.
Tartatron, go on. Get Tartatron. He's nearly dead. The love bus is nearly dead. Oh, he's about to finish himself off, I think.
Right,
There he goes, wrecked.
nice.
Definitely wrecked. Stop Brulon. Stop. Brulon has still got like
Dude!
40% health.
There's a
Even though
stoppy
he's got like a
pedal.
missing wheel.
Someone just slid into me rather than use the stoppy pedal.
He's only got needle mouse.
So we have a Schalke, and nobody else of any note is still racing.
I mean, that's a
Gosh,
bit...
to the people who are still racing.
I wish this game had the ramp truck. Can you imagine the ramp truck?
Oh,
in
that'd
this?
be carnage.
Oh my god.
Schalke's doing really well actually, and Spitfire's doing not too bad as well actually. Malcolm's doing alright.
Yeah, but his wheels are all
I'm
wobbly.
really
whereas-
tempted to find out which
Yes.
vehicle I can use with the most amount of armor.
Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? Is that... Damn it!
I mean, there are like monster trucks in the game behind the DLC packs as well. Now, I was wondering if I buy one of those DLC packs, can you
Bus
guys?
boy.
I
play
have the DLC pack. I don't know.
Yeah, the
fun.
problem is, and I mean it's the nicest possible way. Your internet is possibly not up to hosting this game. I like where this
No.
I know that.
this level turned
Schalke
in.
just got
But-
pummeled by the bus.
Although, I mean, there's something you and I should probably just do quietly. Just you host, I'll join and see if I can use one of the DLC cars if we'd all have to buy them.
I can breathe again.
Oh, no, yeah, but one of your wheels came off.
That works for me.
I can't see what place you're in, annoyingly. Hide UI. Ah, hide game HUD, there we go. Oh, Malcolm's in first place.
Oh no, I won. Yeah.
Oh, well good, because you just lost another wheel.
Yay!
Silver.
I was 13th on the first lap.
I essentially, I screwed up the moment you overtake me because the bus came round the wrong way, hit me, and then reversed up to ram me again. I'm like,
Yeah.
I understand taking me out of the thing, but you're never going to win. At all.
Well, at that point, they're not trying to win, they're just trying to show.
To be fair, he lasted a lot longer than me.
Yeah, that's what she said.
In fact, no.
The reaction.
Brilliant. I was almost the first out.
I was the first out.
Oh, were you?
Yep. It's
Well
fucking
done.
buses. They always just bear down on me every single time.
I'm just looking at which track. Then we've done Finn Cross. That one doesn't ring a bell. It's quite hard
The
to tell.
sofa
From
car
the...
that was near us, Adam.
What? Sorry?
The sofa car that was driving around near us.
Say that again slowly, because you're just all
The
noise.
sofa car
Sofa car, what about that?
that was driving around near us. I saw one in Camberley one time. Did you ever see it?
I did not. That's not a sensible thing to drive on the road. Hey, Izzard.
What's your server called?
LockDown. Would you like to kick someone?
Oh, is that why it's not showing up in the...
Who? Right, let's kick everybody. There you go, I've just kicked 2 people in buses. Fucks.
That was DJ Arcus. Vote kick.
No, I can just... Well, if you remember in Fortress Craft you could do that. As a dev, I could join a person's game and then kick them, and it would just close their server down. Quickly,
I'm going to need to build a player reporting mechanism, aren't I?
Gods. A
What?
class 441
Yeah, well,
at
that...
Gladia Tower.
Wow.
There's only 6 servers listed.
Oh, it's max class B. Yeah.
I can try. Oh, are you on your other account? If you sent me a friends list, a friends request, I could add you.
How do I do that?
Windows key G.
Start G.
I can't remember what you had a number.
Oh my goodness, this car has all the cosmetics.
Did they not just do cosmetics that work on all cars? That's really dumb. Yeah, so if you can tell me what your number is, I will add you.
Okay.
What is your number?
Isn't it after my name yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, 6491. It's right there on my screen.
That's how it works.
Izzard.
I have to do this one because if you're behind me, it means different than if you're in front of me. I love it.
I'm afraid there is an Izzard 6940 but no Izzard whatever you just said.
What there was?
691. Is that 649?
6491.
Yeah.
Are you a picture of a
Izzard hash
Minecraft player?
61.
Oh, hash. You are now my friend. I will invite.
I can't add you.
No, I can't either. I think so much.
Don't get any options. It's just, oh yeah, there you are on the list.
Yeah, I'll kick people with high ping.
Right.
Okay.
Servers listed 8 of 8.
Don't kick me.
Game mode all, location all, status all, server type all, ping all, rules all. 8 servers. How many servers do you get if you browse?
Loads.
I don't know.
Loads.
Unfortunately,
All night.
we're quite a popular server at this point. Quickly, join, quickly. Refresh.
Well, I can't because it doesn't show up in the
Refresh.
browser list.
Refresh. It's because it's full. I'm kicking the guy in the bulldog, by the way.
No. 8 servers, not one of them.
Try again. There's now lots of spots in the server. I can't invite you because that'd be stupid.
I'm refreshing it and it doesn't show up. That's weird.
Can you join me? Because you're now my friend.
Refreshing the friends list, no servers found. Weird.
No, join on Adam.
Yeah, right click on me. Windows key G, right click on me.
Join
Windows
game.
key.
Join game. Windows key G, yes. Wingy. Like you.
Oh my god. This should be easier, but it's not.
Yes, and this is why when we were suggesting, hey, let's try a new game.
Xbox
earlier.
Game Bar. Is that what I want? Xbox Game Bar?
Yeah, or just press the Xbox button on your Xbox pad.
I don't have any of these things.
Xbox.
I'm using a PlayStation controller on a Mac. I don't have any Windows keys.
Press the PlayStation button then.
Okay. Yeah, nothing happens. Sorry guys, you carry on, I'll figure it out. I didn't mean to interrupt your fun.
I forgot what level I chose. I've just hit start on the basis. I don't know.
What the hell is that thing?
Well, think about it. If you're in front of me, it means something different than when you're behind.
I was actually thinking, although it might not be technically correct, of all the games I could do with having a rear view mirror, this is way more important than, let's say, Forza. Like a really losing who's just behind me. Oops, a daisy.
Oh, wow.
Xbox Game Bar does not open.
Oh. That's an overlay, so I suspect Parsec isn't capturing it.
Max, was that you that used my brakes? I think it was, wasn't it?
What?
I have to remember
No,
that.
everyone else used to.
No, I was in first and you came and rammed into the side of me.
What is he, the
Oh,
village break?
Yeah. Please
No,
bike.
he's no longer in first, it's fine.
Neither are you.
No.
I'm going to download the Xbox app.
I mean, possibly the way to do it is just to quit back up a menu, then come back in, so you can see it. We should be listed as joinable. We're not full right now, because I kicked like 10 people. Because you're more important
Website to be in English as well.
than 10 other people. Oh, they all come out in Dutch,
Yeah.
Danish.
Woo! I'm right.
Rob, put the wheels down, you were much quicker.
That's what you think.
No, he really will.
Get a lasso, it's fine. Lasso.
Right, I'm installing the Xbox app.
Ice Reef Ornament, Asmir.
The Xbox app might help. I don't know whether this game supports join on. Should
I
do.
think the overlay is different from the app.
Yes,
It
but
is an
he
installable
should be able to
thing.
join from the app, in theory.
Basically, I went to the Windows Store, logged in, and downloaded WRECKFEST. I didn't install any Xbox stuff.
That's just part of Windows now. This is not an Xbox thing. This is just the game overlay.
Yep, there are some services that need to be running because of it though. It's called Sandbar service, things like that. Come on, look for them.
Whoever had a fucking great idea of driving a sofa in this race was an idiot.
Was it you?
And here I
Yes.
am driving a fucking boat of a Cadillac.
Yes.
But mine looks like it's right out of Armageddon.
Whoa! Uh-oh.
Got a new follower, DJ Alcus.
Yes. If we follow each other, that makes us friends, rather than weird, incompetent stalkers,
Makes you
apparently.
mutual stalkers.
Yeah.
I don't wonder how that works.
That'll walk in
I do
circles.
that with neighbours' kids.
Don't follow the neighbours' kids around, Max. I'm
No. My kids are following the neighbours' kids, but I think
that's also
yeah,
a
they
little odd.
now does something strange. So.
I've taken a
Less
relationship
odd
with
than
my
you
friend.
following the neighbour's
Sorry.
kids, though.
Do you mean that
Major
your
Taking the relationship one step further.
Do you mean that your kids follow the neighbours' kids on Xbox, not around in person? Right. You missed that part. I was like,
Because they're next door, so it's pretty easy to follow them actually. Oh, I know where you live.
I know where you live. Brilliant. Next door.
Next door. A few feet through the wall.
I was right behind this absolute bastard, and then my car decided just to stop turning.
it decided to stop turning because it had driven into a thing?
No,
Or because you
I'm
lost
questioning whether
grip.
my controller's running out of battery, even though I replaced it like literally a couple of days ago.
Do you not have a plug and charge kit?
No.
Ah.
Are you using what kind of battery do you use?
Double A's.
Oh, no shit, Sherlock.
Hold on.
I mean, what do you mean? What kind of batteries?
Are
am
you
I
using
What
decent
type?
batteries or shit ones?
They are
No, I
decent
meant
batteries.
rechargeables or
They are
alkaline,
rechargeable. They're Sony
LiPo.
rechargeable lithium-ion somethings.
I mean, you should
My
get
eye managed to crash my car.
a week or so. You know, if you play it a lot, you get 15
Yeah.
plus hours. Well, I've just got a battery charger. I think it takes 32 batteries. They're just always there, and it cycles them and keeps them up. So I've always got batteries if I need them.
I mean, I just randomly change them. Just can't bother to, I don't want to fall out in the middle of a game, but they last ages. I don't know when I last changed my batteries in this from control. I just did.
Yeah, that's
Last.
Si, we're back at the menu again.
Yeah, it's not listed. There's 9 servers. It's not one of them. There's nothing under friends.
No, there's no way there's 9 servers though, is there?
Are
That's
you on,
weird, isn't
okay?
it?
Are you on Windows?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you go to the close down WRECKFEST? Go to the store, so Microsoft Store.
Oh.
And press update and see if there's an update available.
Yeah.
That's exactly the same thing I had.
Okay.
Oh.
That sounds reasonable.
Out of date game.
You'd think it would tell you rather than just show you all the old servers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. This is why I like games consoles.
Well, to be fair, they just go, "Oh, you need an update." You don't have to, but if you don't get it, you can't play. Like,
Well, no,
just
just have
download
an
the bloody
auto
update
update.
then.
It does. My
What
PlayStation does.
Yeah, are you a PS Plus member?
Yeah.
That's why. You have to pay for the privilege of automatic updates. Because
Oh, well.
I went
They
through
got-
this
Justify it somehow.
Well, I went through this with Sony's tech support on Twitter. It's not updating. It's not thinking, oh, it should update. And I'm like, it is, it isn't. And then blah, blah. And someone goes, oh, you need to be a PS Plus member. So my final response to the Twitter thread was just, in quotes, for the players.
Mm.
Rob, do you want to take
Yeah.
your car?
Yeah, there was an update. Thank you for solving that for us.
Wait, so you hit play and it didn't go, wait a sec, do you want the update? It just went, nah.
No, it just went, look, there's only 8 servers now. The game's dead.
Yeah, Adam,
Uninstall.
Adam's Steam, literally the worst platform ever. Wait a minute.
So I didn't need to install this stupid Xbox app.
Problem is,
No.
others exist.
Fucking hell, that Gladia Tower person.
Although we are friends now.
Hooray! We follow each other at least.
No,
That
I made you a
part-
favourite. That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Took it
my,
to the
my,
next level.
no, you're my favourite follower. That doesn't make you a friend. Why are we
Stan.
why are we kicking laboured Archer?
Is Rob just trolling everyone? I feel like that's a Rob thing to do.
No, Oslo 5330 tried to kick a laboured Archer. Who's in a bloody Mitsubishi Evo there at the front?
It's only 83 megs when I'm uninstalling it on principle.
Oh, I see. It says Mia. I like it as Mia. I like seeing it just fishtail as I drove past it.
You mean fishtailing as everybody piles into slamming against me. Got it.
Right, drive a distinctive car. Talk shit, get hit. And some sort of equivalent to that. Get back here, Schalke.
Yep.
Adam.
Drive a distinctive car.
I'd love this game to have a down a mountainside kind of race. That'd be fantastic. Just a one way. That'd be great.
If BeamNG had multiplayer, I would have already suggested that, but they haven't. Whoa! Okay.
My car turns right very well. Left, not so much. Okay, no, I was wrong. My car doesn't turn.
Are you in kind of an orangey car?
Oh, yes, because I've only got 3 wheels. Okay, when did that happen?
Probably when you slammed into the...
Plenty of wheels on the
There's
floor.
30 servers now.
I can't tell it. I think there might be a spare spot in the server. Might be 3 spare spots, actually.
There's one apparently.
Well, take it. Oh, it's Harambe has just joined. Oh, sorry. Hey, MB.
That was great in Overwatch. It was just people joining as Haram with the character name Harambe and then playing Winston.
Oh, nice
I'm watching
wheelie.
you, Adam.
Don't do that.
Nice wheelie, Adam.
The guy in front of
Wow,
me
that really was spectacular.
You got very rolly. Very nice pirouette you did there, Adam.
Yeah, but check out what position I'm in.
Can't see.
Oh,
Can't
this is the
spectate.
beginning of this race.
You can actually see, but don't bother. Let's just pretend I'm in first. It'll make me feel better.
You are.
Will it though?
It'll make it fair if it wasn't a lie.
I was going to say less than 1, but that's your pain.
Ooh, that was close.
Was it pants sweating in clothes?
It was. Somebody just trying to rejoin the pack, failing and just swerving in amongst us all.
Pants sweating or pants
It's a
sweating?
very interesting way to set that corner, Adam.
But I'm a bit concerned about a Schalke over to my side.
This boomer really has got crappy steering, hasn't it?
Which house side?
Boom.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
What was I supposed to do? Teleport?
I mean, aim away from her.
I was already going round a corner. All I could do was hit her
Oh,
front.
yes.
Wait,
yes.
what? That's not
no,
a
there
rock.
goes the wheel.
That's not. Oh, that's a rock.
Yeah, apparently.
I have a lot of red in my UI in the bottom left now.
You also have 3 wheels.
And that's one of the bits that are red, I assume.
Yeah.
I'm still in with a chance.
Esme, you know what you need to do.
Wait for everybody else to crash and then I can win. Oh, here comes Rob. It's the battle of the 3-wheelers.
Is Esme still on? Are you on the last lap?
No, there are 2 more
Oh.
laps.
Got a long way to go.
The chances of us finishing these laps are quite small, I feel.
There's my car. There I am. 3 wheels and button on fire. Oh.
It's maximum lock.
Wait, does Rob still have 4? Oh no, Rob has 3.
No,
That's okay. I was
3.
going to say.
Oh, no,
No,
Rob,
no, he
careful
doesn't.
of what did you
No,
hit?
he doesn't.
I don't know.
There are sometimes like these rocks embedded in the ground. Don't go near them.
It's like no runner. Just an inch higher
What are you going to do with
this
this, this hairpin?
Huh? I'm gonna. Oh, the handbrake didn't
Yeah.
do. There you go.
Yeah.
Like, for fuck's sake.
Oh, Rob was fine. Can you
Rob-
reverse? No.
You can.
How is Zumareg absolutely fine? Everybody fucking take him out. His car's perfect.
I don't know. He's hit me like 3 times. I don't know how he is perfectly fine.
Do it, Adam. Do it.
Do what? Slowly,
you need to do.
slowly catch up to Rob.
do it.
I am slowly
my
catching up to
God,
it.
that person in the
Extra speed, Rob.
in the Italian color
No!
car.
Yeah.
That one just took me from 60% health down to 10. What the fuck?
Adam, close your fucking door.
I can't. My hands, both hands are on the wheel.
Zimmereg.
Well, what?
Final lap. No.
Yeah, Gladiator Tower and Zummareg, I
what
suspect,
the?
might be bending the rules a little.
How?
Well, it's a game. You can have hacks, but Zummareg didn't take any damage at all, and Gladiator Tower has 1 pixel knocked off his health.
Hello.
Okay, dude. That was a very
Really
underwhelming.
loved
Yes. More of a love rub, really. I don't mean in the good way. I just mean like a dog humping your leg. Okay. Full lock, handbrake turn. Yeah. That wasn't bad actually. Missing my front left wheel.
Oh, look straight in front. Look in front of you on the top of the hill. That's cool.
Yeah. I don't think I'm allowed to do that though.
Oh, you are.
Okay.
Shortcut.
It's a shortcut back to an earlier part of the track, so
Yeah. I mean, you're allowed to do it. It doesn't benefit you, but you know.
it does pop up a no sign though.
No entry. Yeah.
Nearly level 10. Nearly level 10. Adam, can we do this
Painful.
death loop or yeah, death loop?
In buses? No.
No, because they're not they're too tall.
Okay.
Trust me, I've tried.
Should do it in lawnmower.
Oh god. Sofa cars does work. That's pretty horrible.
Everybody in sofa cars.
Everyone
What?
in sofa cars
Okay.
death loop.
Sofa cars and choose the same team.
Team.
Team. Oh god, I can paint my
A
sofa.
bizarre screenshot for a second there.
I was just thinking that, Adam.
See if you can explain exactly why I saw what I saw in that screenshot.
Because I was choosing a new server and it disconnects you because it doesn't.
And
send
it
you
just rendered one player sitting in an invisible car.
Oh, that's not what the picture showed. Oh, yeah. I see.
Oh my god. Oh yes.
So I can't
What's that?
force everybody
You're
into
doing
this
sofa
car.
car?
Sofa cars. I'm Team Blue.
Have
My
you
sofa
changed
car
team?
is amazingly
X. Or
Oh, I'm already blue.
I just click.
My
Yes,
my
everyone's
sofa
blue
car
apart from
is
Shalka.
fantastic.
I can't believe there's no chat in this game. Like, genuinely, boggles my
There is,
mind.
is there not?
No, there's
I
nothing.
think one of the commands was a slash command, so that would suggest there could be a chat.
I can't type. Let me just... So apparently Zummareg isn't getting the hint here, so I will set the maximum to C.
There's a button for open in-game chat.
And what is that button down to?
Generic USB joystick does have no default binding.
But it could do with D-pad, like Forza style emotes on the D-pad that you can assign what you want. Oh, Zummareg...
Enter.
In-game
Open
chat,
in-game.
enter.
Yeah, but not on this menu.
No.
So our Collins and Zummareg didn't pay any attention, sitting in their B-class, souped-up cars. Bye.
Is
Well,
it gonna?
they're
What's it
get
gonna do?
auto-kicked.
It's not going to allow them to have a B with a maximum of
Oh, they're
C.
gonna.
Right.
It's gonna
Oh
put
no,
them in
Adam,
second
there
place.
appears to be in those cars.
No, they're kicked. Look,
Oh no, there are people in the cars.
they're people in cars. Yeah, I can't force
Adam,
people
look
into
to
the
the right
sofa.
of you. Look at my sofa. Oh, someone. Ross said the
Sorry.
same thing.
So let me list to you all the things that look good in leopard print. Number 1, leopards.
Sofa cars.
This concludes my list.
Oh, this is gonna be terrifying.
car there.
This is not gonna work, is it?
Just to be clear, that's a leopard in leopard print.
Oh no.
I feel I'm at the wrong timing for this. No, that's all good.
Yeah, Adam, the fact that we're still in those cars just needs to kick
Fell
in.
off the bloody loop.
Sorry, I helped.
And
Forza
Max
needs to
came.
reset.
don't. Oh, I keep falling off the bloody loop. That's not fun.
Wait, what? It didn't kick them. What the fuck?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did.
They
Rob,
did.
yeah, Rob,
Definitely
you're gonna have a
kicked them.
problem now. You need to
They're,
get speed.
all
That's
the other
big problem.
people are in C-class cars.
But I see them in their
Adam.
cars.
No, Zoomereg and the other one got kicked. First thing it said. They
It's
might...
an AI in their
Gliding
vehicle.
Tower?
Wait, that doesn't... What, really? That doesn't make any sense.
Exactly, that's why I'm asking.
Gliding
They're
Tower is
still here.
right in front of me.
Oh, I didn't see him. No, he was in a C-class car.
Unless it's just not going to take their scores into account or something. I don't know.
That was a bit close.
I think you stole my TV remote as you flew past.
Whee!
Adam, have you seen the setting for server update frequency?
No.
I'll read you the text. A server-side setting that dictates how frequently the server sends an update packet to the clients. For example, given that the update frequency is set to 30 Hz, the client will receive an update packet 30 times a second. Sending out update packets more frequently reduces the client's need to perform prediction, thus lowering the client's CPU usage. However, sending out packets more frequently increases the server's bandwidth usage. You can choose, it defaults to 30 Hz, but you can choose 60 Hz and 20
Yeah,
Hz.
but that's...
Unfair.
Yeah, but that's wrong.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah, but the messenger
That's
is
if you set
wrong.
the server.
No.
Just literally reading verbatim what it says on the screen.
We're
Yeah.
friends.
But no, the point is, if I am sending... So you can't rely on the packets arriving one per frame.
Oh no.
So you have to do interpolation. So the statement, the clients won't do any interpolation, thus saving CPU time, is...
It didn't say it won't do any. It said will do less.
Yeah, it has to predict further ahead, doesn't it? If it's 30 Hz.
Yeah,
20
one
Hz.
frame. But if I'm not running at 60 frames a second, for example, it's bollocks anyway. Like, you don't increase the... never at any point do you increase the update rate of a server in order to save your client's CPU time. That's
It's
just...
a bit of a weird setting. I've been playing games for a long time. I don't think I've seen that setting.
No, lots of games have that. More or less, it's do you want high bandwidth or decent update rate? But 60 is way too high. A tick rate of 60 is ridiculous. You won't get the packets out.
Rob! You
Get the
bastard!
packets out faster.
I'm used to playing SnowRunner, and it doesn't matter if you shunt someone in SnowRunner.
Whoops.
Oh god.
Yeah, enter does not bring up the...
No, it doesn't, does it?
No. C, T, R, tab, tilde. No.
T for type.
Google it.
No, T for talk. Type.
Testicles, yeah.
T for team, Y for everyone else.
You.
Yeah.
Well done, Rob.
Thanks.
I was following Max for ages, and then I didn't want to knock him off. There wasn't enough room, so I only got 2 wheels up on the ramp and just rolled that way. Oh, we nearly won, though, even though we picked the proper cars and everyone else cheated.
Yeah, we picked proper cars. That's exactly what we did in
Yeah,
our
but-
sofas.
But when the entire server virtually all goes into the sofa, you're like, no, I'm sticking with my muscle car.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, maybe. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Yay.
By
By
2
two.
points.
By 2.
Oh! See, this is wrong. I type get in the right cars, you fucks.
Oh, not the boomer.
Yes, you get
I'll
your
buy
own.
it.
You get your own boomer. No, you just get given the boomer.
Ready?
Yeah. I'm going to choose something slightly faster then. Or the bus. No, I'm not doing the bus.
What's the other one? What's the crazy one with the jump in the middle?
Let's
one.
do this one in a slightly faster car.
Okay.
Because remember, swapping tracks repeatedly is good fun and all, but does have the slight issue, obviously, that we're not learning any of the tracks and we're blind on every one going, is this the one with the... Oh, it's not. So hopefully the AI are nice enough to balance the teams out.
Oh, I see other people's avatars now. Is that the update?
That's the AI.
That's the
Okay.
AI. Why there are Finnish names in the bot names?
Yes, Nahakatati does look quite a Finnish word to me.
Yeah.
That's... Sorry,
That's also slightly improper.
I like the way so you spotted that, and I worked it out what it was as soon as you said. I'm like, oh yeah, there is a whole bunch of it's just the bots.
When did you learn to speak Finnish, Adam? It's literally the hardest language in the universe. I understand.
Brumi, but I've forgotten his real name. Tuomo. I've forgotten his surname. Mate of mine is Finnish.
You're perfect at getting in this game.
Is that a
Watch out for
recent?
win.
Is that a recent message, Rob?
Look at the date.
I can't. I can't. I can see the date.
27th February.
Rob, you're so quiet. Are you in the same room as your microphone?
27th of February.
Oh, don't. My internal organs vibrate when you do that. I've got my transducer.
Wow.
On my chair.
And his
Yeah,
external
same.
organs.
Does one have external organs? Oh, I just typed in rangs.
Well, yeah, your skin is an organ.
Is your skin not the
right.
not the boundary rather than being
no, your skin
internal or
is
external?
Okay, so I
Yes,
just
but it's not external.
so I first of all I googled orangs because I can't type. The next
External
thing was
orangutan.
human organs. So here are the Google questions. You know when Google has a question, and you can just click on that. What are the 12 organs of the human body? Then, what are the 78 organs of the human body? Then, what are the 9 organs? And then, what are the 4 organs? Okay, I think that you might need to get together.
Being the internet, you
Adam,
can Google human organs and get a man who can sing perfect pentatonic scale or something.
I just linked you back to eBay immediately.
Yeah, Adam, that sentence
Rob?
is incorrectly structured. It should have been what are organs for, not what are 4 organs.
Rob,
are you going to be able to get around the loop? Oh my god, Esme, I nearly just cut your car into 2 there.
let's find out. But there is an alternate route, right?
I did not know that. No!
I'm not going to get around the loop. Oh, God.
Adam, did you see the thing that I went at?
No.
Did you see it very closely?
No, I did not. I saw somebody else. Oh, actually, maybe I did. It was that guy. There's a guy in the mini. There's a guy
I
in the
made it
mini.
round the loop.
Someone just fell off the loop downwards. Was that Esme? I think it was.
That's literally me
Yeah,
every single time.
The fucking red team is just
Oh god, Esmea.
punished. Oh, damn it. My desk is. Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, there is a shortcut, I see. Oh, I managed to hit someone on the loop without affecting me. That was interesting.
That was me. Three damage apparently.
I just
the
sort of,
mini.
I just sort of removed. It's a paid-for car, I believe.
I don't want the mini.
Esme, aren't I going to find out if I buy all the DLC, whether or not I can then just say host car and you're allowed to have my car?
Guessing not. Oh god, Rob! Okay, I'm actually off the track. That was very impressive.
Who did that?
I hit the top of Rob's bus.
Remember,
And
Just over the fence.
Action.
team race.
Yeah, and some people didn't get the fucking memo about it being a team race.
There are signs up for a fake sponsor called Dorado, and my brain just reads that as Dora No. So, as I said, I have been rearranging my house over the last few days, a little bit.
Just fuck him up, Rob.
And one of the things that happened to me earlier was I assume you know what a Kallax is. It's like a
No.
bookcase with squares in it, but it's 4x2.
Oh, the IKEA one you mean?
So it's so it's twice as long as it is high. So
Ah,
essentially,
shit.
I had to turn it from being upright into being sideways. Halfway through this maneuver, while it was
Oh
at
my
45
God, you took
degrees,
off half my
Dora.
health.
Dora recurred.
halfway through the maneuver, while it was at
Physics
45
happened.
degrees, no, Dora jumped into it.
Yeah,
So
Dora recurred.
I then had to get someone else to extricate Dora from it. I nearly got that mini, by the way. Oh, the mini's taking the shortcut. He's not taking the loop. He's going the other way. No wonder I'm hammering him. It's safe, but it's very slow. Rob, no!
Oh, nearly hit him.
Rob, team game. Get the ones with the red arrow.
I spin out someone on this loop.
No!
Really?
Team race!
It's alright. I can't help it. I'm trying to get around the loop. Like that.
I'm not going to make this, am I? Oh my god, I'm going to make it. Oh, it got very light.
Which is the alternate route? Oh, down the side here.
Take a hard
Yeah.
left just before the loop.
I've not seen it.
It's a lot longer, and it's quite a turn in it, but means you don't need to risk the loop. Oh, so you just ran me, Esmia.
Not on purpose.
She's just gone quiet. That's it. Yes. So I slammed on the brakes, and then she hit
Sorry,
a bus.
I'm struggling with.
I've never seen a car loop with gaps in it like that before. Previously, I've only seen ones that like a corkscrew.
Yes. Well, it means you don't have to angle it. You just flatten it all the way around. Okay, I'm just going to go and grab a drink. I'll see you guys in a moment.
Why does everybody drive into the corner of my bus?
It's been some very phallic symbol on your roof.
Only if you think it is.
Nobody's speaking until Adam gets back. Oh, he's back.
I'm back.
Talk,
What?
talk now.
Yeah, so obviously we are trying to grow this channel. So as part of that, we are going to be doing some short reviews. So here's my short review, and so hopefully get sponsored, you see. So here's my short review of Salt and Vinegar Quavers. They're quite disappointing. That's the whole review. You're done.
I don't believe you. Salt and vinegar, nothing. Salt and vinegar, anything could never be disappointing.
It's not very salty and just quite acidic. So
It's just
Yeah, I don't like salt vinegar crisps anymore because they're just, yeah, they are just acidic.
we've just got to find the right brand. That's the challenge, to find the right
Pringles-
one.
Yeah, Pringles excellent disco.
Hold on, I'm going to go get some kettle chips.
I reckon if I bought some.
And I'm gonna
butter
turn on my
and
noise
that to be salt
cancellation.
Vinegar, that would be quite disappointing.
If what was disappointing, sorry?
You know, butter, yogurt.
The only thing worse now, I don't know if you remember the time Mandy and I put milk in the soda stream. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah. I tried to make a lemon milkshake once by putting
Yeah,
lemon juice in milk,
yeah.
and then I realised why there's no lemon milkshakes.
There's
bad.
lemon flavoured milkshakes.
No, lemon
Really?
flavour milkshake.
Yes, lemon flavoured or lemon flavour, but not lemon.
Well, for it to be flavoured, it would have to have lemon in it. Legally, I believe.
No,
In it.
lemon. Have I mentioned the yogurts I have? They are. No, seriously,
Please
seriously.
tell.
They are Greek-style yogurts with a biscuit-inspired base with
Buttery biscuit base.
meringue-style pieces.
Can't change my
Essentially,
car.
you look
They're
at
made
this going.
entirely of chemicals.
Essentially, none of this is real. Oh, sorry, Rob, you're too slow.
It's inspired by food.
The
They're
point
made
is,
in a food replicator.
it's essentially it comes across like the little DD adverts from Mitchell and Webb, and these new chicken-style pieces in a sale style price. I like that one.
Oh,
Wait, Rob seems. Oh wait, no, we're not on.
Sales
Never mind.
style price.
quite frankly,
God.
I'd rather forget that I've just brushed my teeth and drink some orange juice.
Why would you forget your... What? I'm confused.
Have you never brushed your teeth? You ever drunk orange juice to keep brushing your teeth?
Oh, you're not
Not a-
supposed to do
I don't
that.
understand the
acid.
question. I mean,
It's not a
Oh,
pleasant
that's
taste
fair
combination. What is going on? Where's the track?
Gravity
Did you see
hammer.
that? There was a guy who just literally fell off. He flew off the track to the left, just literally just flew down a level, and then I was like, "Oh, he's screwed," and he just flies back on again.
That will be
The
interpolation.
chat just doesn't work. does it?
No. Adam, he actually just aired off. And
Oh, I
flew
see.
back
Not-
on
not-
again.
not-
It was
not
very
rubber banded.
impressive. No. It was proper. Yeah, it was very impressive.
Oh, I might want to go down the outside. This is a little bit scary.
Oh
This is-
God.
This is quite a good track. I'm sorry. We'll do this one again,
Yeah.
Rob. I'm sorry you're on a bus. Though, to be fair, you might actually be doing a little bit less terribly than some of us. Oh, yeah. Flip down onto the inside again. Nice landing, Schalke.
Yay, I kept moving this time.
I've crashed twice in the same place, and both times ended up on the lower level.
No, I lost my sunglasses.
In the game, or
So the
Oh,
trick
yes,
is to go on the second set of bumps, go left, and then do the jump. Because if you go underneath, you end up jumping off the track.
well, or
Yeah.
take it very carefully.
Unless you hard right as you go around it.
You're breaking the car, Samir!
You're breaking my heart!
Oh yeah, that would work if I was going a lot faster than I am, and someone didn't ram me. Oh, fuck. Oh dear. Suspension damage, front right wheel damage, brake damage, front left wheel damage. Steering, no.
You're welcome.
Steering, I had some.
I think this is another one of the slow and steady wins today. As the
Bye.
No, I don't understand this
That's a
concept.
person in 1200th or whatever it is.
I think I've damaged my damage meter.
Rob.
Rob, Markham's about to overtake you. Kill him.
Kill him. Hi, Rob. Oh no. Oh, that was slightly worse for me than it was for Rob. Okay, let's
But
try
yeah.
again harder.
Apart from the quite poor setup options in the level, my only complaint about this game is no catch-up.
Server browser.
Which you keep... Well, it's alright.
No, the server browser is terrible.
I've definitely seen worse.
The bit that tells you you need a game update is pretty terrible.
Yes.
That's Microsoft.
But yeah, I mean,
It's
actually,
fun to see.
from the actual driving and racing, if it had catch-up, I would appreciate that, to keep the pack close together.
What do you mean for the AI?
No, for player, just catch up. So you're always in a pack. If you get too far behind, you get brought back within, a few car lengths.
Oh, when you reset?
No, like, just...
No, you just the further
You mean Mario
further you
Kart?
are behind, the faster your car can go. So you keep up.
Oh, right, okay. That seems cheaty.
It's...
Yeah.
The faster your car can
Roll
go,
cage.
And also
the
it ruins
traction
the
you've got,
smashing into
the
people
more
that are right
traction
at the
you've
back.
got, and also the less it,
Well, no,
more
because it means...
steers.
It essentially... I mean, there are ways of doing it, let's say, subtly, but essentially it means that it's more of a pack. But you can also do it like other games, though it doesn't change your top speed, but it does change your acceleration. So if you're making mistakes but further back, it doesn't affect you quite so much.
But they're such small loops that once you've crashed a few times, people are all lapping each other anyway, so there's plenty of interaction. It's not like you'll all end up going nowhere near each other in a race,
Yeah.
very often.
A lot of that's because I'm choosing the small tracks, though. Some of the long ones are 2 or 3 minutes a track.
You don't see anyone for hours.
Okay,
Just
Rob.
a flashback to orienteering.
I flash back to cross-country running.
Oh, yeah.
Always boggle my mind doing cross-country at school, because the teachers would always just meet us at the checkpoints. And we did work out quite quickly. We knew where the checkpoint was. We're like, yeah, there's some much quicker routes.
I think there are some markings where the checkpoints are.
Yeah, but the teacher would just wait for most of the school kids to cross and then just drive to the next checkpoint. I'm like, shouldn't you be like at the front of the pack? There was no training. It was literally follow this course and we'll see you back here in 2 hours.
Well, we had whoever was ill or who'd forgotten their kit that week would stand by the gate with a stopwatch and read out people's times as they got back. And then you had to remember the time you'd been given and read it out to the PE teacher with his clipboard. And I gave my woeful time to the PE teacher once, and he said, "My 3-legged dog could do better than that." And I said, "Well, I haven't got 3 legs, so I've only got 2, and I got detention."
It's like that guy who climbed Mount Everest and he's got no legs. It's like, what's stopping you? And it's like, my legs would hurt.
There is a big clusterfuck happening here.
Yeah, there is. Oh!
Adam.
No, it's okay. That was the destroyable.
You knocked that down, and I went into it. Go that way.
I tried to. That's a shortcut. This game is spectacular. Out the way, Rob. Right. Excellent.
There aren't many games that make me kind of go. This one makes me do it a lot.
But imagine this
Nice
in
turd,
VR.
Ismir.
Like, seriously.
I think it would be
No.
fucking fantastic, and I want to do it.
I want it.
I want it so much.
Won't there be risk of psychological damage?
I
crashes.
To be honest, I actually did get that when I was working on Burnout. Like, I'd go home and I really didn't want to get on any road transport because I'd been watching sometimes real car crashes the whole day.
So I was laughing at my car.
Ramp seems to send us all to the left.
Oh!
Then don't go that way. Whoa!
Oh dear. So again, slow and steady wins the race. I'm gonna put just 100 laps.
I don't seem to be winning, so I'm not sure about that statement.
You do have a lot more health than I've got, and more wheels. And more steering.
Oh, fuck. Seriously? Really? Okay, good.
Who
good.
was that? Give me
Yeah,
their
I've
name.
Also
it
got
wasn't a
a
Persian.
giant
That's-
thing on the top of my van.
I went into what I thought was a rubber tyre.
Oh.
It happens to be filled with concrete.
Yes, they
And
do
now
that.
I only have-
Sometimes they just put surprises inside the tyres.
Yeah. Surprise!
Yeah, bad surprises.
Mind that tyre, what tyre? Crunch.
Surprise or supply?
Whoa!
I quite as well troll people.
Ah! Fuck's sake.
Oh god.
Can I? Yes, I can. Should I? Probably. Gesundheit.
Yeah.
Gesundheit.
Guzzle, guzzle.
Wow.
Who's that?
I hope you're happy.
I am happy, but I'm not at least. I'm not trying to
Oh god,
drive
that
on a
ramp
car
is
that does less.
brutal.
Yeah, that's what. When I said I wonder if I should, maybe I shouldn't. Did you try and go up the right ramp rather than jump across?
Yeah, I've done it a couple of times. Sometimes more
Esmir.
successful than other times.
What is on top of your car?
An exocet missile.
No, it's not, Adam.
Oh, isn't it? I think it
It's
was in the
not.
last race.
Yeah, it's.
Is it Rob?
Esme? Yes, it is Rob. Esme, what
Thanks.
did you say?
I said, you tell me.
Yeah. Adam's driving ability.
What? Excuse me, I just came in fourth.
Oh, damn.
But,
Esme, that's not a racetrack.
I'm gonna kick Gladius out because
It's
he's
fine.
way too good for this server.
Esme, have you seen, Adam, have you seen Esme's van?
No. But we're about to run out of time, unfortunately. Follow car. Esmir. Yeah, there's nothing on top of Esmir's car at all. I mean, maybe there was, but
No, there definitely is.
no,
On the roof.
no, just dented.
No.
Yeah. Whatever was there is not there for me.
Oh, yeah. It's not.
Why, what was there?
Taking a screenshot from the Discord.
Oh, it's a poo.
What, the guy from Simpsons?
You're being racist now.
No.
What's
That's
her
his
name?
name.
That is.
Apuna Hima Peter Petlan. Something like that.
It's easy for you to say.
Yeah.
Let me bring up the
Thank you
picture.
for coming in.
What's the where oh, I can't find it. The bone one. I can't see it.
Oh,
The
okay. Let
pastel,
me have a look.
pastel shape.
Bone breaker or something.
You can go server info that tells you the shape, so.
No, oh no, I can't. I have to join it and then.
Oh.
It's not Crash
Not getting a
Canyon.
preview.
No, I
No.
can't see either.
What was it called? You reckon Bone Breaker? Because some of these are new.
Bone breaker is something we played, but I'm not sure that it's that one.
Any one way to find out? Bone Breaker. Bone Breaker Valley. Yes, what happens now is now I press back.
Adam, is it Big
Hey,
Valley
it is-
Speedway?
No, it's Bone Breaker.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
I will say it again. I suggest we keep to the right.
Say it again.
No.
Say it again. I keep saying it. Might actually sink in at one point.
I'm going to go with a car initially, and then when that goes wrong, switch out to a something else.
posted a link. It
Is-
might be useful.
Oh wait, I just opened the picture. Now I've got I've got quite a good
Choose my
picture.
car.
Oh well, no, yeah, hang on. You have to choose the car now, Rob. Then I will start the race.
All right.
That's not brilliantly. It's quite detailed, but it means I have to scroll a lot, and it's in French. The fuck speaks French?
I want the moon on a stick.
Wow, so you kicked Gladia Tower and they immediately rejoined.
I
I
mean,
must have assumed it was a mistake.
that one's pretty good.
Hola.
Oh,
Ah. Oh. Thanks.
welcome.
How's it going?
Hola?
Did he really join again?
Yeah. It's there.
Right, let's all aim for him.
What's happened?
We're just playing game.
Adam, which way are we going?
To the right.
Forwards.
East.
East. Always east. Physics!
I'm going shelter for that.
That guy's an asshole.
That's me. You
Bloody
forgot
tower.
you forgot to
Just
light it.
Hi! I saw that.
What? I can't switch the route once I pick.
Oh my god, this bus driver is a loony.
Aren't all of them?
Well, not quite fast
you
enough.
buddy. Someone tried to ram
Claudia
me.
Tower's in the red, white, and green car, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
he's really in. Perfect, thank you, buddy.
Is that Gladia Tower again?
Yeah, got him. I think somebody else got him too.
He's right behind me. I should slam on my brakes.
Yes.
But
Where are you? On the straight?
Oh,
I was going around the end now. Oh, he's just overtaken me. What a... See you next Tuesday.
Ah, is this the fallopian tubes map?
It
Yeah.
is the double bone map. Sorry,
yes,
Rob.
Mia. Yes, Mia.
No!
That was the greatest Rockstar yell ever. Oh, my Esmir. It's ours.
Oh!
Oh, God. Wrecked.
Sorry, I thought your car was Gladia Tower.
I love how nicely you said, sorry.
Oh, did those guys from chat end up coming back, by the way, with like
No,
alternate accounts at all?
no,
or
I
they-
banned them. No, I said if they had half a brain on their moronic career, they'd have just logged onto Twitch accounts.
True.
But yeah, there's a limit to how long I will put up with weird homophobic children in the chat.
How long was that?
About 2
Couple
evenings.
hours.
But I didn't like say anything to them when he this guy who joined and I interacted with him, but it was basically just an arsehole. So I ignored him when he rejoined. I literally didn't say anything. Literally, it completely ignored him. And then he came back the next day. I'm like, what? To slag off the channel and how bad it was and how it's boring and how no one watches it and lol, you're a
I
loser.
think some people get off on being ignored, so by ignoring them, you're feeding them.
rubbish.
Yeah.
Most people want attention. Oh, I
Most,
think
yeah.
I've been
Tried
ignored.
so
Yeah, right.
hard.
No,
It
I
feels
agree.
like it, though.
I agree, most people do want attention, but I suspect some... He's like, oh, I'm winding up, he's ignoring me, I got to him.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
kind of what I meant, really.
Sounds
Yeah.
accurate.
And then the
It
other,
seems to care that he was being ignored, to be honest. But
yeah, and then the other guy was just going about, oh, how much money are you making? How rich are you? I'm like, well, I'm quite well off, thank you. And he's like, no, like from the stream. What?
But why does the stream matter? It's like 6 viewers.
About
Shocker.
£12 a month is the answer to the question there.
I'm
I mean,
suspecting that they have like moral license or think it's okay to throw eggs at people trying to make money in questionable ways and thinking that streaming is a questionable way of making money.
Is it okay? Well, there's a Brett, moral question for you. Is it okay
Not this
to
again.
throw eggs at someone who is trying to make money in a questionable way?
What's questionable?
Just using as
Depends
an
on the
idiom
question,
of
doesn't it?
It does, doesn't
looking
it?
down at people.
Maybe, for instance, if you go, how the fuck are you making any money from this?
I mean, are they making money by juggling eggs? Because that could be helpful.
Well, now the subtlety there is in the words. There's a difference between throwing eggs to someone and throwing eggs at someone.
I don't know, it depends how good your catching is.
I
Amazing.
guess that if you throw the egg fast enough, I don't think it makes much odds.
If you throw an egg faster than... But how could you throw an egg faster than they can move their hand back to receive it.
Cannon.
With a machine.
Yeah.
If I have longer arms,
Sorry, two at
That's not
once.
throwing, is it? That's
if I
firing.
if I have longer arms than them and I throw it at the absolute maximum capacity of
Hang
the
on.
egg,
Hang on.
What if the egg machine is a catapult? Then it's throwing, not firing.
Yeah. Well, you're taking a run up, is what you're doing. That's not fair.
or I take a run up. Thank you.
Excuse me, sir. We just stay there a minute. I'll be back.
Yeah. Look, I don't want to argue just for arguing, but what if they run backwards if they receive it?
They wouldn't have time because of acceleration.
What if they're
my
a
God.
catapult and they catch it?
What
And they
happens?
Catapult.
I love it. I'm wrong, sorry.
Awful.
Things I know about catapults: they don't run backwards, and they don't catch eggs.
I like to learn.
I like that. I don't want to argue, but
But I want to argue.
while
I'm not
here,
racist, but
I'm not racist, but you look good today.
I'm not being
Wow.
funny, right? But
Wow.
What?
I love it.
Yeah, you don't get it, do you? Mexicans.
Speaking of questionable earlier, I was watching some like stream highlights earlier, and
Of ours?
what?
You're watching our stream highlights?
No, just a general stream highlights.
You're watching other people's streams? I don't want to hear about this story.
Yeah.
Tell me
But
about
no,
all
that's-
the other women you've kissed.
No, there was one.
Kick him out of the cult.
There was one in particular interviewing people that were doing work for OnlyFans. Can you guess how much the highest paid OnlyFans people are making?
It's irrelevant.
£8.
Doesn't matter because you're like going, look how much the top indie game makes, and then just
Oh, yeah,
list,
I know, I
list
know.
Stardew and Minecraft. Yeah, but
Yeah, I know,
your
I know.
average is
It's
a lot
not
lower.
Yeah, it's a lot low, but it's impressively high.
Yeah, I know people who've done that sort of thing.
As we
It is an impressive amount of money.
So,
At somewhere.
one of the people in particular they were interviewing with, I think it was Belle Delphine or something, and she came out and said like how much she's earning. She gets about $1 million a month.
Yeah, she's one of the
bonkers.
biggest though. Yeah,
Not from ad revenue, surely.
not
No,
that. No, from her OnlyFans.
No, that's how much she withdrew from it. That's after all the fees.
Yeah, yeah. Well, but she's literally one of the biggest sort of
Yeah.
whatever she is.
Everyone kill Gladiator Tower.
I'm
Yeah, she-
trying.
She apparently set the record for the amount most like withdrawn from an OnlyFans account at once with like 2.5 million, which is like insane.
yeah, what was all the hoo-ha over that? Was it because they weren't liquid enough to pay her or something?
I don't know.
Well, they're doing it wrong in that case.
I'm pretty sure they are paying her. I don't know if it's changed, but they're still doing it. So I don't know.
I mean, PayPal won't like it if you try and take that much money out all in one go. They will send you a
Yeah.
letter going, what? Like, I've had to
Yes.
upgrade my PayPal account several times in order to cope with the amount of money that goes directly to my Patreon.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Like, imagine
what a-
if everyone
what a
did
shame.
that, sir. Well, no, how about you imagine if everyone did that?
We're flags,
You
but
tried to
okay.
act like a bank.
Rob, we're friends.
PayPal isn't a
Why
bank.
do you say
that's
that
why
whenever you come near? I don't trust you.
PayPal isn't a bank, which is why I don't have to pay any tax on the money that comes into my PayPal account.
Yeah.
Boom.
Was that you?
Oh,
Wrong.
You don't have to pay tax on money that goes into your current account. Depends on how much you keep.
Huh?
That's true.
Love you, Esmir.
Oh,
Well, yeah, but you only pay. But my point is, if you give me £1 million in my PayPal account, I do not have to pay tax on that. I only have to pay tax on it when it comes out my PayPal account and turns into real money, because it's an escrow service, not a bank.
You pay money on anything that goes into premium bonds, or is that tax free?
Premium bonds are tax free. That's they're trying to persuade you to buy premium bonds.
Yeah, pretty much.
one of the worst investments there is.
My mum bought a bunch of premium bonds many years ago, and they've
Depends how you
never
look at it.
they
Sorry,
haven't yet
Shalka.
to make me any money.
An argument can be made for premium bonds.
I paid for my
unfortunately,
first
that
computer out of
if you
premium
won
bonds.
20 quid, then you could win, or you could win the top prize over. So there's a possibility. Oh, fuck.
Yes,
But-
Max, I've had quite a lot of premium bonds for 40 years now, and yes,
Yeah.
you can, but you can also win the lottery. It doesn't mean it's a good investment.
Well, I think it's more that in certain premium bonds you average out a decent amount a month, which is more than the amount you get in interest from a lot of banks.
Yeah,
My parents, for example, have I don't know how much they've actually got in, but they get like £100 or £200 a month out of their accounts from it.
So they've got like £1 million in premium bonds. They're happy about 100
No,
quid a month.
no.
Well, one of the differences between those two methods is
Because it's something like the odds of you winning on the premium bond that they're in is like 1 in 27,000 or something. So as soon as you've got to above 27 grand in a premium
How
bond,
often do they
You get a
happen?
penny.
Oh right, so yeah, I see what you mean. Wait, 1 in 27,000. What do you think
Yeah,
the interest rate is for that?
What?
What do you think the interest rate is? It's more than 1 in 27,000.
No, but you don't win
Is
like
it?
a pound from the win. It's not
I
like
don't have a single account that pays interest.
Really?
yeah.
Actually, no, I hope to. I hope I do. I think I do.
I don't know,
Have
I
you
think
checked
that-
how much your savings account pays?
To be fair, I did just receive a cheque from HSBC for £53. But I have to go and pay
Check.
it in. Yeah, but why not just pay it from one account to another? Why make me go and pay? Like,
Well, you can pay it online, can't you? Scan it.
huh? Can you?
Yep. As long as it's got those special sort of characters at the bottom, the ones that are computer readable,
Wait,
should be able to pay it online.
are you
Just
telling
take a
me?
picture of it.
Are you telling me I can pay with a
It's
$100
newspaper
money.
cheque?
So you're telling me there's a chance?
I've never heard that as a thing. That's amazing.
No, I never hear that.
Well, have you actually done this, Max? Or you just think you can?
I haven't done it, but I've seen it quite a
Can
few places
I
advertised.
pay in a cheque online? Barclays, pay in a cheque with your mobile. Oh my god.
Here we go. Here's my checkbook.
I don't believe you.
It's
You're not
got
my friend.
No.
Two
That's
checks
amazing.
used in 8 years.
What's
I'm
amazing?
really
is
impressed you
that-
I've
checked
never
my
taken anything
checkbook.
I was read.
Because Projector Games has a massive checkbook. I mean, it is an inch thick, and they send me one every year. They're my bank. They know how many checks I've written. Number
Yeah.
of checks I've ever written, 1, and that was for a joke. But they keep sending one every year. I don't know why.
For a checkbook.
I want to check from Projector Games
Mm.
for 1p.
You
I
should,
have
you,
a
should,
check for one
you,
thing.
you should send one to her and sign it Projector Games.
Whatever you sign doesn't really matter.
True.
Wait, does that mean that I can send people money via checks for
Remotely.
free online, remotely?
Only if you hate them.
With no, you don't understand. Like with Barclays, with the Barclays app, you more or less scan a check in and pay it in. But does
Adam,
that
you
mean? But that mean I can transfer money with no fees?
Adam, you don't need. It's 2021. You don't need Czechoslovakians to transfer your money for you.
Yeah, why are you paying to transfer your money around the place anyway?
Try transferring £10,000 and tell me how you get on.
I transferred
Get the money across.
£20,000 the other day, and that's fine.
I got more than that, and there was no fee involved, so I don't know what you're on about.
Isn't £20,000 or £10,000 like the daily limit on faster payments for your bank?
Yes,
I
it
have
is.
no idea.
But
Yeah.
you can do
So just
multiple
a week to
transitions.
transfer all the money.
You can do multiple transactions of £10,000 because I had to transfer my deposit into my bank account. I couldn't do it all in one go, but I could do multiple transactions, £10,000 back to back. Go figure.
Yeah.
Oh, fiat money. Buy Bitcoin.
Bit late for that.
So I can see if it just goes.
God
I
damn
can
it.
see if my money is randomly worth more or less in the morning. Great.
It's like you ricocheted into me. That's
Well, you don't spend Bitcoin. If you're spending it, you're doing it wrong.
Why would I spend it? But I could just sit there and one day I have £1 million, and the next day I have 20,000, and the next day I
Well,
have
why are
2
you
million.
thinking of it? Well, stop thinking of it in terms of pounds. You're not gonna sell it, so stop thinking of it in terms of pounds.
So, speaking as someone who has worked internationally for most of the last 10 years, I think of my pounds in terms of dollars. So I get.
I do tend to think I'm always going to sell my money, even if I sell it for bread or crisps.
So I'm curious. If you're not using Bitcoin to buy or use it for anything, why aren't you thinking about it in a
Hold on to it, so you-
monetary amount?
Hold on to it so that in the future you've got more Bitcoin. That's why you hold it.
Makes perfect sense.
You're not waiting for it to go up in pound value, because pounds and all fiat currencies will just die eventually, and you want to be left holding lots of Bitcoin. so that
Until
you've
they
got-
outlaw Bitcoin.
I'm going to be using cyber pounds.
Until what?
They outlaw Bitcoin.
E-pounds.
Outlaw Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And that's like saying outlaw maths.
It's not really. You could so that what did?
You can penalise anybody who
No. So what
you-
did?
uses
It's
bitcoins.
pretend money, isn't
What
it?
did the?
Like real money is
so
pretend money.
What did the
Yeah, it's like real money,
Asian?
pretend money, but it's not recognised by anybody.
Adam,
Yeah.
I don't know where this is going, but I'm scared.
So I believe the Chinese stock exchange, they did do something related to this. I can't remember what it was.
Oh, look, he won.
Yeah, the same guy again in his stupid car.
There's quite a few countries now that are adopting cryptocurrency.
No, there were a bunch of laws introduced around cryptocurrency. I mean, you can outlaw it. You just go, you are no longer allowed to.
They're traded
buy Bitcoin
by
or
the
trade and sell
banks,
it.
therefore it's not going to get banned.
No, there were some
It
laws
might
coming
get
in around it.
regulated.
Come on, it was now. Wow, I just the most.
Yeah, there's a lot of call for regulation.
Yeah.
But doesn't the whole thing about Bitcoin mining mean that basically eventually anyone can have a coin and
Well, yeah.
help themselves to the money, which is a bit weird.
Well, yeah. That's
And
literally
also,
correct.
it's not hack proof either, so
There's going to be a
think-
finite amount of Bitcoin.
Whilst technically you're right, it isn't hack proof. You would need a supercomputer, the likes of which does not exist, in order to work your way around the blockchain.
Or a
to achieve
quantum computer.
it. Yeah.
Or a quantum computer which exists in 3 years' time.
possibly. You keep saying that
Just
as an
hang on a
excuse.
minute.
Quantum
Just
computers
'cause
already.
that's-
That's called a rescue device, by the way.
Yeah. Hang on, but a quantum computer isn't just a answer. It's not a magic bullet. You can't just go, I've got a quantum computer. I'm now the fastest computer in the universe.
If you can effectively go
Haven't
around
changed
the
the
encryptions that are
Well,
used
for one, you have
now,
to be able to program qubits.
you're going to have a field day.
To be fair, if you have that much computing power, hacking it is pretty pointless. You might as well just mine the stuff.
Yeah, but it doesn't change the fact that you have to have more than half of all the computing power. So what are you saying? You're going to be the first person to have a quantum computer that's
Well,
more
as I
powerful
say,
than all other computers put together.
Max is technically correct. It isn't
That could
hack-proof,
happen.
But
Well,
neither
what is hack proof?
Nothing. Neither is a bank. I wasn't saying anything's hack-proof. But
Banks actually make efforts to not hack, unless it be hack proof, to make it hack proof, so they do double
yeah,
transaction.
but Bitcoin, by definition, the way it works is it's more or less hack-proof. The only way around it, as Si said, is to own more than 50% of the
51%.
Because it's consensus based, so you've
Yeah.
got to hack the entire economy, not just one computer.
Are
Well,
sure
you have to
don't
have
hack the
51%
Gibson?
of. You have to have 51%
Yes.
of the computing power of
Yeah.
the network.
So as soon as China gets 51% of the
Gibson.
computing power, goodbye Bitcoin.
Yeah, where do you think all of these graphics cards are going?
But that's what I'm saying
Gamers.
about.
That's the
It's a
problem, Rob. They're not.
Quantum computer isn't an answer because unless you've got the only quantum computer,
Yeah.
Who knows,
What's
one
everyone
thing
else
is
doing?
you'd have a stronger Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Or
But it-
With
whatever
the
they
start
call
of
currency.
quantum computers, it might be that you have like 90% of the quantum computing in the world.
Yeah, my point is, in theory, it's hackable. In practice, it's not. I mean, it's like everything else.
If you had two quantumly linked quantum computers, like on the other side of the world, that not just be the
Quantumly
fastest
linked.
network adapter ever.
Yes,
Do you have a quantum channel between them or a classical one?
Quantum.
he means quantumly linked.
Quantum link. That's why I said quantum link.
You're just adding quantum to words at this point.
quantum link.
Sorry, quantum entangled. If that makes you feel better.
Yes, that's better.
I don't think entanglement can carry a full quantum
Well,
signal.
do you know what? I think you're just putting a certain spin on it.
Like I said, it's a rescue device to win the
Die.
argument.
And I don't think
Entanglements
there's
can
one
be
for
used
that.
for communication.
We don't know enough about
Quantum
Beyond
quantum
teleportation.
valid argument up
nothing
against
to do
defending
with
it.
a quantum computer.
Everybody talk at the same time.
I
Yeah.
can't hear Esme over the engine noise.
Esme is
sorry.
very quiet as well.
I've
Have
just-
you fixed your microphone there, Esme, by the way?
Fine.
just trying to
I'll
help
make
Max.
more
Normal volume, and
adjustments,
we've done a change
but later.
the setting. No, you still win it, didn't you?
I mean, I've just said Esme is 200%, and she's fine.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
So-
everybody have
Yeah.
fun with your ridiculous conversations.
We will do.
See you tomorrow.
Bye. Oh, write that function.
Yeah, chop before you go to bed. Come on.
I found it already exists.
Do it now.
Guy.
Do it now. Who's your daddy and what does he do?
Why did Bob just go
getting-
angry that the conversation was silly?
A lot of our conversations are silly.
I mean,
Well,
my question,
Bitcoin,
my
I mean,
question
how
was
does it work,
serious.
right? Say you get some Bitcoin, what do you do with it? You just like
Convert it
wait-
to money.
I mean, it's like,
Spend
is
it.
like,
Transfer it.
No,
I
don't
mean,
hold it.
some people liken it to holding shares, which is obviously fluctuates. Value of it fluctates.
Yeah.
Like
But
money, you mean?
ultimately, yeah, like
Wait, why are you
money
holding
doesn't fluctuate
shares?
as such.
I
but-
mean,
Yes, it
money
does.
does fluctuate.
Well, yeah, but the point is, it doesn't fluctuate anywhere near as much as like other stuff. You know, you have the RPI.
Well, to
index,
Brexit.
Did you, wait, yeah, I was about to say, did you see what the pound did when Brexit happened? Yeah, it can do, but generally no.
Wildly.
Well,
my point is,
hyperinflation says otherwise. But
are you supposed to hold on to the bitcoins like a share, waiting
This
for them
is
to go
just
to
a-
an
right.
ideal high and then
I
sell?
tell you,
Or
this
you
No,
just
I
hang
think
on
this
to
is
them
the
indefinitely?
debate
A really
about
sore
is
loser.
cryptocurrency is it money or is it a store of value? I.e., is it currency?
There's not both the same thing.
Yeah, they
Money
are.
is anything that stores value, no? Anything you can exchange for another good.
A method of exchange might not be a store of value.
Isn't money technically currency and not?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the answer to your question, Max, is it depends. Some people buy shares, they have huge amounts of shares and they never really trade them in. Other people constantly trade in their stocks and shares. Other people treat shares as a nest egg of some unknown value when they need it. Your shares might be worth 10,000 or 50,000, and you can
And some-
absolutely treat Bitcoin in the same way.
And some people only work with options and then betting on whether the value will go up or down, and they're not actually.
And
Yeah.
some
Holding
people
anything
buy
at all.
shares that have dividends and treat that as just another paycheck.
Yep.
Yeah, so lots of ways of gaming it.
What the fuck?
There's no right or wrong answer, especially when it comes to trying to predict the future, which no one can actually do, and anyone that says they can is.
No, somebody
A fortune teller.
straight up ran me over.
I mean, you can make. It's not completely unpredictable. You can make educated guesses based on current events, but some things just happen, and you're like, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Douchebag.
But that's what the big investors get paid for, isn't it?
Sorry, Brett. So you're
Reading the
saying that you
commodities.
can predict the obvious stuff and not the unobvious stuff. Brilliant.
Yeah,
Yeah, no one expects Corona.
Not even necessarily obvious, but you can look into things that I guess the layman wouldn't know.
Yeah,
Like,
they make money by
Like all the
having
stuff that crashed
experience
because of coronavirus. You know,
and doing
the
slightly
obvious stuff
better
is
than
like
chance.
the obvious stuff is
By
like
lots of
fuel and things like
inexperienced
that.
people losing lots of money.
Yeah, pretty much.
But the obvious stuff is things like fuel would crash because of COVID. There must be other things as well. but
Have
they're
you
down
seen
like
the
that's
fuel
obvious.
prices? They've done a lot of things, but crash
Oh, they're
is not
back up
one
again
of
now.
Oh
because
my
Crash and
people
burn.
are, you know. But right at the beginning, it was like the fuel prices went through the floor.
Yeah, it's because the
You know,
price of
that was
oil.
the time to invest.
Supply and demand.
It was
price of
oil,
oil.
wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
The
of
price of
course.
oil.
They were
the price
giving
of-
away somewhere, weren't they?
The price of oil went negative, but that did not get
Yeah.
reflected at the pumps.
Was it Saudi
Yeah.
Arabia? I want to say Saudi Arabia would basically. I think that's right.
Well, wasn't it because they had like nowhere to store it, basically?
No, they got plenty of places to store
No,
it.
it was.
No,
it was
no,
I
because- it was
mean,
because I think Russia. I think was it Russia? I think lowered the price, and Saudi Arabia just got really fucked off, and they're like, "Fuck you, then we've got loads of store of it." So they just basically flooded the market with oil,
Yeah.
unintended. And then basically Russia was kind of like, "Oh, we're very sorry."
Yeah, no,
And, prices now
places
stabilized.
places were running out of storage room. They're not designed to stop flowing oil through. You know,
Yeah, they pay other people to take it away.
They do have an amount storable on the platform.
yeah, but once it runs out, I bet however much storage they've got, if everyone
Yeah.
starts using half as much oil, eventually it will fill up, and that is what was beginning to happen. That's why the
Yeah,
price
so
of
while
oil
they're
went
holding
negative.
on to it, they can dictate the price. Once it's landed, they have
Yeah.
to pay the price.
Yeah.
It's
You
set
can
up
just
for them.
store it on the surface of the oceans. Plenty of space there.
Yeah, right, calm down
There's
now,
nothing there worth
BP.
keeping, is there?
Retrieval is harder.
There was a great tweet from BP saying, "What are you doing to alter your carbon footprint this year?" And one of
Oh,
the
I love
responses
that, yeah.
was, "I'm not going to flood 500 million litres of oil on the surface of the oceans."
Yeah, that was not very well thought.
No.
Have you guys seen the new drama that's happened with KFC's Twitter?
Burger King.
Burger King, not KFC.
I personally
I don't
think
think I
it
have,
was.
no.
I think it was brilliant, to be quite frank.
Oh, no, I agree, but people are going to be offended by it.
Burger King tweeted saying, "A woman's place is in the kitchen," and their next response was, "Only 20% of our chefs are female, despite us trying very hard to and we would like to change this. We are actively encouraging women to join us, and we would like to know that we want this to be changed." Everyone's got
They deleted
offended.
it.
Everyone's got offended at the first tweet,
Yeah.
and ignored the second one. It's like, yeah, the point was they were trying to get people to get
Precocious.
offended and angry at the very tasteless tweet. But
It's
that's
just
like,
marketing 101.
yeah, but
Yeah.
you're going, "Oh, I said 2 sentences, yeah, but I'm only gonna repeat the first one." It's like, but no. Yeah, I genuinely think it's excellent of them. I mean, let's be honest, they don't care whether they have men or women in the shops. They just want people to talk about Burger King and not, Five Guys. So good luck on that.
Apparently they've taken down the tweet. I just linked it. It's gone.
Yeah, That's because people get.
We've just seen the thing that KFC have done with Walker's Crisps now. They're doing like KFC flavoured Walker's Crisps.
I have heard of that, yes.
Oh my goodness gracious me.
But yeah, as ever, the internet gets very angry about the wrong thing. Texas refusing to cancel all the fuel bills? No, that's fine. We'll leave that. People are angry about Burger King trying to get more women to work in the kitchens? Or no, naughty.
Equality, what's that?
Well, no, I mean, with the Texas thing, lots of people opted into a fuel tariff that essentially goes up as the demand goes up and goes down. But people were like then paying, was it £1,500 a kilowatt? Like enormous amounts of money. They're getting bills for millions of pounds, and the government have gone, well, it's an unregulated market. You shouldn't have signed up for it. And they're like,
You know what I don't really get is why a lot of people push for 50% gender split and stuff. Because realistically, you should just advertise to them both equally, and then those genders will just choose what they want to do.
Equal opportunity versus equal outcome.
Yeah.
There are background factors.
That's the conversation.
But there is a paradox in that if you allow people free pick, they might not pick 50-50 split.
Yeah, and that's fine though.
well, the
Well,
thing
that's
is,
out of your control, that's the point.
the thing is, Brett, if you're going to be perfectly honest, that isn't true. No one is calling for that. They are calling for very specific 50-50 splits in certain businesses. No one is calling for equality in coal mining, for example.
Yeah, it's for the jobs, yeah.
Or being a bin collector.
Or hairdressing.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, keep it.
Which is, I mean...
Or nursing.
Or doctors.
You know, the police always seem to have a real trouble, like recruiting ethnic minority officers, and then when they do, it's kind of discrimination, and it just seems to be.
Okay, Sarah's back. That took a while.
I think equality in nursing is called for, but in the opposite direction.
To be fair, equality in nursing isn't as much of an issue as it is, let's say, if it is an issue in the coal mining industry, which is almost entirely men. Right?
As in those that go down the mine, or those that are doing the administration, or those that
go
are
down
just
the mine.
in the round?
One that goes down the mine. Almost entirely men.
So a friend of mine actually is a nurse at I think it's like Portsmouth Hospital or something. But apparently patients are really sexist towards nurses.
Yep.
Like they'll just straight up go, no, I will not accept treatment from you because you are a male nurse.
Yep.
Yes. I mean, was it
hate it when people do that.
I don't understand it. Yeah, that's a.
That didn't work.
I know people are also.
I'm sorry, officer. I'm not allowing you to arrest me because you are a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
They've also got people who assume that because it's a man, it's a doctor, because it's a woman, it's a nurse, and they're like, no,
Oh yeah.
she's the doctor.
Which is also
I'm the nurse.
Yeah, but like the issue with it isn't even necessarily that it's just like sort of sexist, but also because sometimes that will cause them to have to get another nurse from somewhere else that's doing something else, and that can affect someone else's treatment.
I just thought about this in a vaccination centre. You mentioned that you go there and there's a male nurse or someone offering the vaccination, etc. Sorry, I'm not allowing you to do it. You have to get a woman.
Okay.
All right, do it your fucking self.
Do you
then.
have any
Get
sexier
hands in the
nurses?
So I need a matron.
Huh? Why not? You were in?
I don't know. It wouldn't let me set ready.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice. I will resolve that. I didn't check.
I kept trying and trying and trying.
You
All
should
it
have.
says is loading.
Yeah, Adam, when I go for my vaccination, I'll complain that my male nurse's skirt is too short.
Equal opportunities.
Yeah, you've been shorts.
Why are you going to your vaccination wearing a
No.
skirt? a male nurse's skirt.
Well, I thought I want to chat the female nurses.
Is there a different bit of
all
skirt
my
and a
nurses
kilt?
be cross-dressing. All I complain about the women not wearing trousers.
Adam, tartan.
Yeah, tartan, right?
So if I wear a Catholic girls' schoolgirls, is that then a kilt? Do Catholic schoolgirls all wear kilts?
I mean, it's stealing, firstly, because I presume you stole it from a Catholic schoolgirl.
Oh, I asked nicely.
You took it anyway.
Excuse
I
me,
don't like
Catholic
it when,
schoolgirl,
you
may I
get-
have your skirt?
Self-congratulatory fixing of equality, like Playmobil releasing a doctors and nurses set where all the nurses are male and all the doctors are female. Like, well done. You've really redressed the balance there.
We did it, Patrick. We solved sexism.
equal opportunity is fantastic. Equal outcome, people then complaining about lack of equal outcome is just fucking stupid.
Yes, equality of opportunity is
Yes, 100%
very important.
amazing.
Yeah. I said on Black we tried for
And legal, I believe.
about 9 months to try and get a female sound designer in, and we genuinely struggled to get anyone in. We had a specific position. Naughtily, we didn't tell anyone, but we had a specific position that was reserved for a woman. And we had loads of people apply, and we were like, we want a woman. This entire team, about 11 of us, were all men. It's a super, super violent, hyper-masculine game, and we wanted a woman in. And we just could not get one.
If anyone had any proof of that, you would have been super done.
See, I was going to uni and like applying for like housing at the time. A lot of people that I knew from like the like housing like pages or whatever, trying to also find housing, were really struggling because there was a lot of places that would just say, "Sorry, we only take girls."
Yeah, honestly.
If that was reversed, if that was reversed, people would lose their shit.
Thing. Yes, that was a serious thing. Because they were like, well, women are less likely to trash the place.
I'm not sure they would lose their shit over.
Would they not?
No, not as much as if it said we only take white people.
Yeah, but either of those are,
not.
they're both illegal. Yeah. You absolutely cannot do that.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you can't.
But
no blacks, no
Irish. Oh, what's the other one? They're blacks, not Irish. No, there's 3, isn't there?
No shoes, no service.
No, what?
I know. I think I know what it is.
I'm gonna Google it. No Irish.
No blacks, no Irish, no dogs.
No,
I think it was dogs. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Dogs, yeah.
Well, under the Equality Act, there's 6 or 9 or something protected characteristics, and they include age, disability, race, religion. Was it religion? No, thanks.
Religion, I believe, is one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if my religion calls for me setting fire to the place once a week.
Oh, Harker, what the fuck?
So that again, mate, sorry.
So
what if my religion calls for setting fire to the place once a week?
Well, no, because that's something you're doing. You can't be banned. You cannot be not allowed in for something because of your religion. That doesn't mean you're allowed to do something that your religion calls for in that place. Like my religion calls me to smear shit on the walls. You're not doing that. I don't care.
Yeah, sport.
I've allowed all cars, but they said pick something with more whoosh.
My Jediism says that Anakin must have the high ground, so I stood on the roof.
Nice me. You should better rejoin now. Oh yeah, you're back.
Oh, all cars. Okay.
It's still in a rough spot, dirt oval though, so be warned. More speed isn't necessarily good.
Obviously, there's cases that go the other way. They're just, I don't want to say less common now because there's now laws against it, but I don't know.
Oh, there is still some there, definitely.
Yeah.
You've got the older generation are still thinking in their older generation brain, you know.
Yeah, Adam.
So 9.
It happens. I've got something really innovative to tell you, and really I'm doing really innovative things. Like that was innovative 30 years ago. Get on the get the program.
I get
program.
I do get this a lot with indie developers. Usually the older ones.
Okay,
like, oh, I've got this game and I've got this idea and it's like blah 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 blah, and I go, oh, what, like bloody blah on the Mega Drive? Oh, didn't know that one.
The protected characteristics are age, disability, gender reassignment, marriage and civil partnership, pregnancy and maternity, race, religion or belief, sex and sexual orientation.
What about pets?
No.
So being annoying isn't protected?
No.
Adam.
When are you
if it
moving out
was, I
your
wouldn't have a
parents'
job.
house, Brad?
What?
Nothing.
Wow.
You went, what?
Gotcha.
Max, you're in my way.
I'm trying to get out the way.
I know
Yeah,
you.
Yeah, to be fair, I should probably try and move out at some point.
I didn't know you lived at home.
I do at the moment. I mean, that's partly because COVID. I probably would be ideally living nearer the.
Yeah, I
uni,
mean,
but...
I understand. If it wasn't for COVID, I would also be living with your mum. Wait, how tall is your mum?
How tall is she?
Yeah.
5'6", and my dad's 6'5", which is quite amusing.
Okay, this green guy needs to fuck up, and then I'm going to fuck him up.
Yeah, do you see what Harker said in the chat though? Jesus. Something in the form of looking for a young girl.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Can be arranged.
Oh fuck it.
Yikes. That's not.
Yeah. The thing is, all you have to do is just not you choose who comes. This is why all of these laws are kind of point. All you have to do is
Phrasing.
not say. all you have
Everybody gets to come.
all you have to do is not say women only. You just turn down all the men. That's the problem with these reasons you can't be fired. They'll find some other reason to fire you then.
Well, this is a problem with job applications. Like if you have a foreign-sounding name, your job application just gets silently paper sifted to the bottom with a stack.
So when I worked at Codemasters, we came across the thing. If you are a Middle Eastern person, especially Indian, but you will attach a photo of yourself on your CV, and it's weird. It's bizarre, but a lot of it in India is to prove what caste you are. So it's different skin tones, different castes, different sub-races and all that, and that's where that stems from. But it's bizarre when someone just attaches a passport photo themselves to prove they're the right type of brown.
I thought that caste was a social thing. Is it the ethnicity also?
It's because over the year it's kind of a bit of both. It's the same in England. Like all of the rich, the posh people are all buck-toothed, pointy noses, super pale.
Well, in the UK, it's just the number of tattoos you've got, I think.
Also, I find it really weird that I think it's harder and harder to I don't want to sound racist, Jesus.
I'm not racist, but
well, as becoming tan became more popular. you know what I mean?
No.
How do you? At what point do you draw the line between this person is Caucasian, etc., from those categories?
Well, the colour they were when they came out is probably quite important, rather than the colour they can be with the aid of a talent. Because I've got a black felt tip pen.
Look at them in winter.
Sounds really bad. It's like Charlotte.
The thing is, it's
Ariana Grande. I've got a bottle of boot polish. It's fine.
Ariana Grande is the one
you
that
just
you
killed
are.
me. Oh man.
Where you buy paint? Is it like?
Used to
Yeah.
black up with boot
I needed
polish.
that.
Okay, Brett. If
For
you
the
look,
black and white minstrel show.
Brett, look in the chat.
Oh,
You mean like that, right?
Sure.
Do you not know who Ariana Grande is?
I know who Ariana Grande is. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's Ariana Grande.
Are they both her?
Yes.
Interesting.
I'm not racist, but
I mean, I've not seen her like that picture before. To be fair, so
Are
I'm
you
not really
saying
followed
that as we have had easier access to holidays abroad, that we're more accepting of brown people because you see white people who are tanned? Was that your question?
talk about putting words in someone's mouth.
I'm trying to basically work him back from being a massive racist. Was that your question, Brett?
Yeah.
God, you massive racist.
What the hell? I can't even change my car.
Oh,
Restarting.
Okay, go on, change it now. Quick.
The South Park difficulty slider.
Yeah. No, Ariana Grande has been accused of trying to capture the Latino vote audience by tanning herself so much. Picture for the stream there.
So they're both Ariana Grande.
That's both Ariana Grande, yeah.
That's both times.
I guess my point is more like it's such a social thing to separate people by skin because it's such a blend of colors. It's not like black white. There's extremes.
Nobody's black and nobody's white. That's the problem.
I'm a kind of a pale blue color by default.
Yeah.
Veiny. If you squeeze really hard, you can see them.
Like his head pop.
I don't have to squeeze that hard. You can see it.
Very few people care about the optical properties.
The trouble about this photo is it's two different photos taken in different lighting with different cameras and sensors.
Yes.
It's obviously made to exaggerate that point.
Yeah.
That's kind of what she used to look like, and that's kind of what she looks like now. There he is.
It's a spray tan.
Yes, they haven't actually given her a different skin.
Yeah. Well, Michael Jackson did that weird shit.
She's wearing someone else's skin.
It's not Project Winter.
I imagine some of it's normal, natural tan.
Normal. Someone who's normal or someone who's colour. Is that what you're saying, Brett? Was that where you were going? My God.
No.
Just quickly, there was a thing that says whether you're black or white or Chinese. No, black or white. No, black or brown or Chinese. No, it was if you're black or brown or Chinese or normal. That's literally what was on the poster.
God.
It's like, you didn't, wow. Go on, Brett.
Perfect. 3 wheels.
I don't have an accent.
Whoa, that was a roll.
Yeah, it's just your bloody yokels in the West Country.
It's interesting that when we talk about skin color, you talk about Asian and that sort of country on sort of in a separate thing? Because it's not really a skin color so much there, it's more of a different
No.
facial structure.
Well, no, because unfortunately, so American Asians and English Asians are two completely different groups of people. Because
Look up
English Asians.
16, look up 16+1 ethnicity codes.
Because in England,
You've seen them or a variation when you fill in the government form, and you have to say whether you're like white or mixed, black African, and
yeah. But in England, if you say Asian, you generally mean.
From Asia.
No, you don't. You don't generally mean Chinese. You would, in this country, more likely to be, say, well, Chinese or Oriental if you go back a bit. But to an American.
about 40 years.
No, really not. Seriously not.
Oriental.
But in America.
Well
yeah,
out of favour.
Not really. That's anyway. That's not the point. The point is that in America, Asian means Chinese, Korean, African, Chinese, Japanese.
Don't generally talk about South Asian and East Asian.
But in here, it's Pakistan and India because it's still Asia. Or if you want to be more picky, Russia, which is also part of Asia.
More picky.
Or part of Russia is Asia. Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is,
I thought you said more picky, and I nearly misheard that.
Yeah, but in America,
Yeah,
it's different. I'm curious about.
About what?
7 years, 8 years, Oriental, give or take.
7 years. What?
That's about when it became not so popular in the UK.
What are you looking at?
No, the word Oriental.
Yeah, but did you do any research?
I'm just looking around at the latest articles on that one. I'm trying to work out when it became a not so widely accepted term. Because the problem I have is Asian is a terrible fucking term because it includes half the world.
Basically, like saying call yourself European.
Well, I've just put it into Google Trends, and you have to go back to 2004 to see a very gentle, barely declining slope.
Someone else says 1990. And then, all right, well, we'll see you tomorrow. Apparently, in the US, about time of the Vietnam War, Oriental is a direction. What?
Yeah, how'd you orient yourself?
Well,
The orientation.
Orienteering.
Well, yeah.
Not wrong.
I'm concentrating on the apex.
That's fine. I was worried I cut out for a second. There was just complete silence. All the time.
Oh, a little click. I'm like,
yeah.
Wonder whether the Western will ever get a bad rep.
The West already has a bad rap.
I guess it's more modern term to refer to the global north, and it's not the global west.
So there aren't very many people in the global north, I think, is why. Oh, come on.
What? What's your attack's name again? I can't remember his actual name. Yeah.
Rob.
He's just checked the. Oh, okay. He's just checked the chat and seen all the race stuff.
Some of my best friends are black.
Racism Monday, yeah.
Is your wife still black? Si?
Oh yeah, she hasn't changed.
Oh, good, good. Actually,
Had some freak accident.
there's no kind of
changed her.
there's no kind of say equivalent anti-tan. Oh God.
Well, actually, you do get a lot of hoo-ha when girls lighten their skin.
The Michael Jackson treatment.
Yeah.
Isn't it a big thing in China?
Yeah, I think so.
Genuinely, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You call it the Michael Jackson treatment.
I'm going to give out some advice on this channel. Do not bleach your skin.
Yeah, I gather.
Even though that's what Trump's advice was.
No, he wanted you to bleach the inside of your skin.
Yeah, it would
do.
insert bleach inside to kill coronavirus.
Like mixed race or don't have very dark skin, trying to make their skin lighter because it's perceived as being more beautiful, or they feel like it's perceived that way. It can damage their skin, put chemicals on it, things like that.
To be fair, Trump wasn't technically incorrect. It does kill COVID cells, it just happens to kill everything else.
Yeah, as XKCD is, remember the time when you say definitely kills cancer in a Petri dish, so does a gun.
Yeah, that's true.
What kills cancer in a petri
Yeah.
dish? What? How?
Yeah, so here it is. So here's an
Broken
interesting
Patrick is
explanation.
hard to cultivate.
So Oriental is a problematic word because it carries the legacy of colonialism. It is a blanket term referring from everyone from Turkey to Japan as though there is no differences between them. I'm like, okay, but Asian is even worse.
Isn't Asia a smaller area than
No,
East?
Russia's in Asia.
Yeah, Asia's
Asia's-
So
massive.
is it all, should we call it the Urals? Is it the mountains over there?
Asia's a continent.
Yeah, that's my point. So if you say someone is
Oh,
Asian,
European.
you are genuinely talking about most of the bloody world.
Why do we have to categorise people anyway? Why can't we just be
It's
humans?
stupid because I mean, if a dog's born in a, it's one of the classic race systems. It used to be if a dog's born in a stable, does that make it a horse? You know.
I mean, but
Ironically,
categorization
it's
in
not.
general, from a societal perspective, is actually quite useful because it gives you like broad ideas about what you're talking about. Like if I told you I'm talking about a mammal, you kind of have an idea of what I'm talking about.
It also enables
that's different
mistreating people and unequal treatment.
Yeah, so let's just say, as a thought experiment, if you were to completely outlaw the categorization of people's race or creed or skin color or anything, just you could only refer to people as fellow humans, would that be such a bad thing?
I refuse to refer to Adam as a fellow human.
I would be calling so many people fuck nugget. I think I would need more words. I'd
I
need
mean,
like-
I mean, there's not necessarily an issue with that from a prejudice standpoint, but then how do you describe visual differences between people without then breaking that law?
Well,
There are
also
very
wrong
few
need to, because
circumstances
almost
where you
always
actually need that difference.
yeah.
So,
I
Brett,
mean, the one that springs to mind immediately is someone describing, an attacker or some sort of offender in a crime, and that can be quite problematic because it seems to be the first thing people would go for, like, oh, I was attacked by a black male or whatever.
Yeah, but that's one of the things. It's very hard to change. You go attacked by a person wearing some red shoes and a blue hat. I'm like, well, he's probably not wearing those now, is he? The thing is, Brett, I'd like to point out, as Mia aside, and I assume everyone else in this chat is a white male. And do you have problems telling us apart, Brett?
No.
Could you describe us differently? I mean, unfortunately,
I mean,
it's a bit hard.
to be fair,
because-
I don't want most people here look like having.
Well, we've got two dark-haired lanky fucks, one slightly brown-haired lanky fuck,
But
and I can't. Max is just a normal-looking one,
I mean-
and then I'm cool.
obviously, the more people
Yeah,
you
but
meet,
you've got accent then, haven't you? You've got
Yeah,
accent.
Matt,
but-
Si, you need to choose a valid car.
but
Oh,
the more,
okay.
I mean, I think it's well known that the more people you meet from different backgrounds, the easier it becomes for you to distinguish between people of those backgrounds.
Do you
Generally
struggle
speaking.
telling people apart, Brett?
No,
Neither do I.
So I'm not racist, but what did you say? People all look the same.
I think that's what he said.
no,
But
not at all.
If you get to hang around too much with them, then you can tell
Okay.
them apart. Is that what you're saying, Brett?
So, to use like, I don't know, a different example that it probably wouldn't be racist.
okay.
If I was to look at a species of any animal, and I'm not like a person who works at a zoo or something,
Do cats.
I wouldn't be. Would you, yeah, sure, cats. If I see two black cats and I don't know anything about breeds of cats and they look fairly similar, I'm not going to know which one's which probably until I spent a bit of time with them or I do research into cats, right?
It's because you're racist.
Maybe, but why you do need that discrimination if you want to
People
refer
claim-
to individuals who ask for a name? And the only reason why you have to have large categories be able to separate is if you want to discriminate against one.
Or
Or
you don't know their name.
you don't know their name.
but
Yeah.
yeah.
They've attacked you. You don't have a name handy.
Yes, my human comparison is so there's a pair of twins. They look exactly the same. They're wearing the same clothes. It's you.
But one of them's
probably-
black.
No, but you would probably learn the differences over time as you get used to like knowing them.
Have you hung
based on
around
small-
twins at all, by the way? Because that is not always the case.
That's not always the case. Some are all nearly identical,
Yeah.
but usually there's small differences in attitude, or like maybe it's how they wear a certain thing, or you know.
But hold on. So let's assume for a minute I've got 10 cats and they're all different colours, and one attacks you. How would you describe them? The aggressive one, right? Were they wearing a collar? Nope. Then the next thing you have is their colour, possibly their size, if they are of radically different size. And it's unlikely you would have.
Skin under its claws.
I guess I would argue that maybe a vet would be able to describe the differences between the cats better.
Yes, but this is my point is, if you are trying to describe which one of my 25 cats bit you, colour is the best descriptor.
Yes. Yes.
Because that will hopefully narrow it down. And certainly cats are more colourful than people and easier to describe. And then size, but that's all you've got.
I've got a bit of an issue with people claiming things are racist, like particularly words, because I don't think words themselves can be racist. Like, if we're having a conversation about race and racism, it's all about the intent, isn't it? That behind the words. People are racist, words aren't racist.
Yeah, it's about intent and sometimes, I guess, background of the word.
Yeah. Well,
how much vitriol you put into the words as well.
But not legally speaking, because from a crime recording perspective, what matters is the perception.
Yes. But I mean, that said, most white people probably wouldn't be able to get away with saying the N-word. For the most part.
Under what circumstances would they not be able to get away with it?
I find this interesting that people say the N-word, or in newspapers when they put asterisks.
I just avoid saying it, I guess. I don't know. It's just something that I've sort of...
Why can't I use that?
Why can't we need to say it?
Oh, no, I'm not saying I would need to say it. I'm just saying that...
Why can't we use that word to refer to white people?
Well, that's the same as you wouldn't call them a horse.
Yes, but, I mean, for example,
the dambusters.
It's like, they refer to each other as friends. It's like, you're my nigger. It's like meaning that you're my friend.
A lot of it is we have, to a great degree, adopted the American viewpoint. With the enormous slave guilt and the whole racial hoo-ha. In England did have slavery, but not to the same level as America, and we have, to a degree, adopted that because it's such a big thing in their film and story industry.
Yeah.
So we have done that.
Esme, don't get me wrong. I'm not advocating for being able to say the word. I don't really care either way. I just.
What about other ones though?
It's a very social thing that some people might or might not be able to say certain words.
I mean, to be honest, that's pretty much
it's called a taboo.
It's pretty much the only one.
Well, there's other reasons. There's other words we don't say.
There might be
lots of words we don't. Other words we don't say.
Yeah, but they're nearly always, quite mean.
Look, there are lots of taboos, so I don't talk about ladies' genitals or men's genitals.
That's not that.
Well, what I'm saying is, it's just.
I've heard you talking about men's genitals, Max.
That's a good point.
and uttering a particular word doesn't make you less racist or better or more proper. It just means you're avoiding the issue. It's not an actual solution. And I'm just saying, if you're actually talking about a word, then there shouldn't be any issue with quoting that word. But it does get people in hot water all the time. In fact, even when people are using a different word which sounds a bit like that word, they get into trouble.
Yes.
Trigger.
No, niggardly.
Watch out! There comes trigger.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Then people have got into trouble for that. Then even after explaining that it's a different word that means nothing of the sort, they still get told to retract it or apologise.
Well, there was a guy at a rap show, I can't remember the artist, but basically he asked someone up on stage, random hit from the audience, to sing, to rap with him. So he rapped the words on the album, and then got told off because he was white, and the song had the N-word in it. And everyone's up in arms, and the guy's like, but he's singing my song. But
yeah, but that word has a bad rep because people can't use it correctly, or you are prone to use it in a bad way if you use that word.
Or I'm just singing a song and I don't know the meaning of the words.
Yeah,
Scaramouche, would you do the fandango?
To use it in a bad way, it's about how it's construed.
Yeah.
How it's perceived.
And while somebody outside of America would not mean so bad things with the word, you also would not come up to use it if you didn't have American influence, and the American influence would be the bad influence.
Like I say, unless you're just purely using it in an academic sense to talk about the word, then you probably are using it negatively and pejoratively.
Yeah. Can I use the N-word to describe white people? or with white people to describe other white people.
It's not a very good description, is it?
No,
No,
well,
for example,
badly,
you might say,
yes.
you're my friend, but instead of saying you're my friend, you'll say the N-word. Like,
yeah, the thing
why
is,
can't I say that?
That's-
Why-
the thing is-
that's not racist, surely.
Get your own words, I'd say.
I have got my own words, and English is great for nicking words from other languages and just using how the hell you want.
I don't.
Yeah.
We should import any American words. I think we've got too many.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
get rid of
Export
them.
But no, you're quite right, Si. Racism it's weird. So if I said that all white people are better at holding their breath, that's racism, even though it's positive. Right? Racism is believing that a particular group of people hold a characteristic. And the interesting thing is,
Well, it's true in some cases.
I don't know if that's racism.
Well, it's,
I believe that's just prejudice, right?
No,
Well,
if it's true, if it's a
it's
true
prejudice.
fact,
If it's true.
right?
discrimination.
Yeah,
Prejudicial discrimination.
White
That's
people
what's problematic.
burn more in sunlight than black people. That's
Well,
racist because I'm holding a belief about white people, but I can't. But I think that's actually literally racist.
Well,
Yeah, it's also not very true.
Really?
So it's been a while since I've checked the definitions for this, but I'm pretty sure there's a difference between prejudice and discrimination, and one is with malice, and one is just stating
Yes,
a
but,
generalization.
but racism
Adam
is
might be
wrong.
wrong about this, but I think melanin in your skin isn't so. It's not like.
I think it's the same
fact of
between
it.
both. Yeah.
I was under the
Some-
impression that ginger people and Irish people burned a lot more.
Yes, but black people can absolutely get sunburn.
I didn't say they didn't. I said more. Given the same amount of sun, a Irish person would get burned more than a Indian person.
A white Irish person.
Irish. I forgot. What's the 16 plus 1 for an Irish person? Is that white Irish, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are there black Irish people? Like
Yeah, of course there are.
not traditionally. What's the word? Traditionally, that's not what we're talking about. Historically, I guess there were very few.
Yeah. What is the word? I know what you mean.
Depends at what point in history you're looking at.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I mean, it's an interesting discussion, like what can you and can't you say, I guess. And, I mean, I'd argue that it'd be good to be able to say anything as long as it's in a good context and not in a discriminatory manner.
What is the word? I think the word you're thinking of, like when people talk about in
Natively.
Canada, for example.
Yeah, I
Not,
can't.
I would know it in Finnish, but I have heard it in English.
I think
I mean-
the reason why I've seen... Oh, go for it, sorry.
To be honest, I can think of very, very few words I wouldn't say, and nearly all of them are insulting someone based on their race.
Yeah.
And I've got
But-
much better ways to insult people than just lazy fucking. I'm gonna say something based on the colour of your skin.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really annoying me. I can't think of the word.
I want to say natively, like native black Irish, but
It's not that word. It begins with I, doesn't it?
indigenous.
Is that the word?
Indigenous, that's the word. Yeah.
But no, back to, I guess, the initial point. I would argue that generalizations aren't inherently a bad thing, but the use of them in a discriminatory manner is.
Generalizations
Yeah, and people
aren't
have
bad
trouble.
unless they harm.
Yeah.
No, it's if you discriminate, prejudice. Everyone's got prejudices, but if you are non-discriminatory,
Everyone's a little
Yeah.
bit racist.
Because there's also positive discrimination. Like, you associate yourself within certain groups, and
Yeah.
within those
Yeah.
groups, you like these people. Like, I could say, I do this hobby, so I associate people that do this hobby, kind of thing.
I hear about it in the context of job adverts and employment, but I don't really know what positive discrimination is, if I'm honest.
In that sense, it's where we need to hire someone who is not white, so we're looking for a non-white applicant. So you are trying to not discriminate, and in doing so, you are just discriminating against the
You're
larger
trying to
applicant.
redress the balance, aren't you?
Yeah.
There's a great scene in Coming to America, in a job interview. Has
Oh,
great things.
Donkey's in that, isn't he?
Huh?
Donkey's in that, isn't he? He's got a real name, I'm sure.
Eddie Murphy?
Yeah, I love Eddie Murphy.
But the prince,
Couldn't eat a whole one.
I don't remember the actor.
I don't think I've ever actually seen Coming to America 1, but I started watching Coming to America 2. Someone recommended I watch it.
That's good.
Coming to America 2, it's quite funny. It's very silly though.
Is it better than the Nutty Professor?
No.
I did a shit earlier that's better than the Nutty Professor.
Yeah, I'm curious. Do you have any thoughts on this? Because you've been quite quiet, and you sort of sighed at one point. I'm curious if you have like much to say on it.
Who is Mia? I think she's like say Randa.
Oh, okay.
Phrasing.
No, in the car. I rammed her from behind.
Oh, I thought
Phrasing.
No, I hit her up the arse with my pink car.
Yeah, phrasing.
No,
I thought when you said that it was in relation to the conversation. I was like, is something horribly wrong? Oh no.
Your pink car that you refer to as your pocket rocket.
Oh dear.
No, I firmly hate people based on the quality of their character, not the colour of their skin.
Adam, you hate all people equally.
No, that's not true. I hate idiots way more.
Just for
not being
clarification.
ableist.
I'm not. What's the word? Not meritocrist, I guess. No, ableist is fine. If you are unable to do something, that's cool. But if you choose not to, like choosing to not spell words correctly, that winds
Not
me
to
the
wear a
fuck up.
mask in a
even
viral pandemic.
Even broadly saying you discriminate against idiots is still idiots as a group. There is still also a generalization.
Yeah. Well, the
right?
thing about idiocy is that tends to be subjective, doesn't it? Because if you think someone's an idiot, there's a good chance they think you're an idiot.
No, I used to get people going, "Oh, look at the big brain on this one." I'm like, "Well, I'm sorry, I can spell."
Also does make set yourself up for a fall straight off the bat by going, I'm superior.
But is idiocy one of the protected groups? No, so I'm allowed to discriminate idiots.
Disability, mental
you.
disability would be a protected status.
Yeah, but that's not being an idiot. That is something you can't change.
By what standard, though?
How
are you measuring idiocy?
An actual idiot would be a disability.
That is true,
Right.
but an
We'll
actual...
continue this argument in a moment, but first, complete this standardised IQ test.
That's an interesting point. Like, the phrase idiot doesn't get used properly at all these days, does it?
No, because an idiot,
It's a bit...
an idiot is just the person with low intelligence, right? It's not
yeah,
necessarily...
but it's... No, I mean...
Whoever opposes me in an argument.
Yeah, we now have much better descriptions for rather than just idiot. Thanks.
Willfully ignorant.
But no,
willfully ignorant.
Yeah, that willfully ignorant. Yeah, there you go. That's the one. But yeah, the difference between stupidity and ignorance is that ignorance can be cured. So there you go. I hate the ignorant. I hate the ignorant. And ignorami. Oh wait, it's ignoramus, isn't it? There's a whole sketch about this in Mitchell and Webb. Fuck off, AI.
But if someone doesn't spell, it can be hard to tell whether they can spell or choose not to spell.
No.
Right, maybe they just have dyslexia.
Most people I know with dyslexia try very, very hard to do their absolute best to spell. They make mistakes, but they are trying, and they very rarely drop in leet speak in the middle of it. That sort of thing. That's the difference is between something you can't change, and or don't want to, and being
People
willfully
get
ignorant.
well into adult life before finding out that they're dyslexic. They
Yes.
just thought that, they just thought they struggled a lot.
Well, I mean, not quite the same, but I was 11 before we worked out I couldn't see. I just sat close and close to the board as my eyesight deteriorated until the point they saw me sitting at the front row squinting. And I said I looked through these pair of binoculars to test my eyes, and they're like, what animals do you see? And I'm like, there aren't any. And they went, no, look, see the animals? I'm like, nope. And they actually looked through and go, you can't see those. Like, we'll get to the opticians. But yeah, I just assumed stuff up close was clear and stuff at the distance was blurry, just like it is in films.
So, actually, I had a class today, and we were talking about virtual reality and some philosophy stuff, and they were like, okay, so we'll start simple. What is reality? And everyone was like, what the fuck?
Is this the real life?
Yes.
There's a whole skit in Dark Star about this. Yeah, essentially Plato's cave. How do you know what is real? Because your senses tell you what is real, but your senses can be fooled. So how can you objectively determine anything is real? Answer, you can't. You can only subjectively determine what is real.
Well, the two most common answers are you can't and because God says so.
Because says because says what?
Because God says my senses are accurate, kind of
But
thing.
isn't says that you have to hear it, and couldn't you doubt that?
Hold on, so...
Are you real? Is this life real?
Isn't
Am I stabbing you right now?
Desart's old saying, I think therefore I am.
No, that's Popeye the Sailor Man. The thing is, the argument that man's senses are infallible because made in that way has never seen an optical illusion. Like,
yeah,
your senses are rubbish.
Yeah.
So Yeah, but this is just the point. You can't.
The
know...
argument can be that the senses are useful, not necessarily objectively good.
There's also a lot of things you can't see. So there's like infrared, and there's like things on the electromagnetic spectrum and all that.
Farts.
And that's before you get into shared delusions.
Yeah.
Like, so you can't even get someone
Adam,
to
would you
agree
want
with
to
you
do
to
that?
form a consensus, because maybe they're wrong too.
Would I want to see people's farts? Yes.
Imagine how like messy.
Every time a bus comes, like literally back at the bus stop. No, thanks.
But no, imagine how like messy like everything would look if you could see all those levels of like infrared and stuff. There'd
Well,
be
no,
so much
because
crap
you'd be
everywhere.
used to it.
Yeah,
I guess
you'd be
you
used to
would,
it. Your
yeah.
brain would
Wait,
interpret
Brett,
what
have you
everything is.
never looked at anything through infrared?
I have looked at stuff for infrared, but I'm saying like you layer that over everything else. It's not. It wouldn't be like a just infrared that you'd see.
Yeah, well, it is. It's very easy to see stuff in infrared.
But yes, my point is that if the human eye had the ability to see that and what it sees and the other stuff on the spectrum at the same time, it wouldn't look like it looks like an infrared camera.
There is an issue in autism spectrum with the sensory overload where the experience is close to that, when the cognitive filtering doesn't filter stuff, and then you experience everything at once, and it's a pretty overwhelming.
But like you can't like actually air quote see infrared
That's not true.
because you don't your eyes wouldn't know what that looks like.
Yes,
in
they
reality.
can.
I believe there is. Is there not? Did not some? I seem to remember there being something about someone who basically was in an accident and the front of their eye, like
Yep.
the top layer of their eye, was taken off, and they were able to see it was infrared or ultraviolet.
Yeah,
Was it?
it was. It was done in. I believe it was done in World War II as an experiment to see if they had something to see in the dark. And I think it was ultraviolet they could see, not
I think
infrared.
it was ultraviolet.
And
Yeah.
they can see. You can see ultraviolet. There's one drawback. They all go blind quite quickly because the ultraviolet destroys all the cells at the back of the eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you can see multiple. I'm just talking about the ones that you can't
ultra
normally see. Yeah, I know the difference. Yeah, it's like a range that we can see, isn't it? And then there's stuff outside of that range.
Unrelated.
The
I
argument
love
goes
your
something
vehicle,
like
Esmia.
this. I refuse to prove that I exist, says God, for proof denies faith, and without faith I am nothing. But, says man, Babel Fist is a dead giveaway, isn't it? Could not have evolved by chance. It proves you exist, and so, therefore, by your own arguments, you don't. QED. Oh dear, says God, I hadn't thought of that, and promptly vanishes in a puff of logic. Oh, that was easy, says man, and for an encore goes on to prove that black is white and gets himself killed on the next zebra crossing.
You added an extra bit in there that I hadn't heard. By your own argument, wasn't in the TV show. That's sometimes I've seen it.
Well, the TV show, there's the radio show before that.
Or in the radio show. I've seen both of those like 3,000 times, but I assume you've read the book.
Well, actually, I just went to the first. I just googled it and got the first page that claimed to have the quote, but people misquote Adams all the time.
They do.
Friggin' nuts.
It annoys me when people misquote me. Oh, that one.
It's kind of weird to think that like maybe there's colours we just can't see.
There are colours we can't see.
There
Yeah.
are.
Infrared, ultraviolet,
Well, no, yeah,
aquamarine,
I
and
know, but, like-
But
octarine.
if you
Microwave.
use an infrared camera to see infrared, you kind of legitimately see that. Or
Yeah,
that
but you can't
it-
see it in what it would actually
Yeah,
be.
you can see a
right?
translation
But
of
they,
it.
it doesn't have anything what it's to be. That's the work of the human eye and the visual cortex.
Yeah.
Have you ever done the thought experiment of, does my blue match your blue? Like, so
Yeah.
does a
Yeah.
shell
Yeah.
see the same thing
Weird.
and call it
But,
blue?
you can't,
twice?
but the point is, the thought experiment, though, if you take it to its logical conclusion, becomes a matter of measuring.
No, like the
And
idea
so,
is
right, we can prove it by measuring the
No,
light
but-
frequency. Like,
No, you can't.
no. The
frequency
question
coming
is
off of
okay.
it.
The question
Yeah,
is,
but
Max,
how
if
does your brain
I
interpret it?
if I take your eyes and your optic nerves and plug them into me, do I see stuff the same?
Yeah.
If
we
I
can
were
agree
to
that we're looking at the same frequency of light,
Yeah.
but how I see that in my brain might be what you call blue, whereas it's what I call green.
yeah.
Have
and
you
you'll be able
looked
to go to the doctor and say, you'll be able to prove that as well.
No, you
because
can't.
Science.
Because
No.
it's the wrong side of the optic nerve. Everything up until the end of the
Unknowable.
optic nerve is the same, but how you perceive blue.
If you see the wrong colour, then you're colourblind.
But no, if
No,
you
we
if,
can
No,
see
that's
the
test
same
for that.
stuff.
thing.
so if you always see red where I see blue, that's fine. We will both look at a traffic light and I'd say that's red and you say that's red. But if I were to look at an image of the inside of your brain, what you see, I might say, well, hold on, I think that's blue. And you're going to know it's red.
My theory, Adam, is that you're a baby, you open your eyes for the first time, you start seeing all these different
Synesthesia.
frequencies of light, and your brain decides to go, right, I'm going to colour that bluish, and these frequencies green, and quickly that crystallizes into your personalized spectrum, or how you perceive the spectrum of visible light. And it might be completely different to someone else's, but I don't think you can ever know, because
Quite funny,
will agree.
You could say that actually in the same way that everyone has exactly the same colour. It's just they perceive objects in different ways. Some people refer to it as orange, some people refer to it as blue, green.
Like Adams was saying, we could all look at the same frequency of light and we'd all say it was the same colour.
But if you look at the bottle of cinnamon, DJ's visual cortex.
Cinnamon, I think.
Okay. Spice.
Yeah, I know cinnamon. I know what cinnamon is. I'm sorry about these ingrates. Carry on.
No, sorry, I just had to double take on what you said. That's fine. Cinnamon, yeah.
Don't take his cinnamon.
It's cinnamon coloured.
The way that DJ sees spices is probably very visual or invokes the colors. But if you would block DJ's eye inputs into another person's visual cortex,
I saw that. That fucker sideswiped you.
They would probably not get the synesthesia of having the spice association, that coloring.
Yeah, they've been doing the same thing to me. They knocked me out in the first lap.
Honestly, the most interesting part of this to me is even if some of these things are measurable, they're being measured by someone's senses. So that might be wrong anyway.
Yeah, we'd have to get a computer.
To a degree.
Like measuring like a computer or some sort
Yeah, but someone still made that computer with their senses.
Yeah.
No, you have to calibrate it with something more accurate than that.
Just explain that again, what you were saying about cinnamon and synesthesia.
Because DJ has synesthesia, he sees spices differently than other people.
I do.
Who does?
Me.
Yeah.
Like I can, when I'm cooking, I can taste food and go, it needs more brown, and I will pick something that is brown in my head. I don't have a better word for it. Brown. It's not salty or sweet. Like I need
Why have we never discussed this before?
I need a brown, but I can literally taste food and go, it needs more of. And I grab the right thing out the cupboard, put it in, and it's always right. It's really weird. But I see it as
because you're
a colour.
Is this a roundabout way of saying that you're a great chef? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
I
sure,
don't
why not?
understand. I
The
don't
rat-
understand that, Adam.
Yeah, the rat on my head, basically. No, he just shouts colours. But yeah, I mean, if I would say I want something brown, I might go, I might want soy sauce or something like that, which tends to be brown. But I will describe the colour, the flavours that are missing or are too strong by a colour. Like salt is kind of a yellow colour.
You accept, don't you, that colour is a pretty dreadful way to pick flavours, generally?
Yes,
Yeah.
but flavours, there's only 5 flavours, so that also makes it quite tricky.
Yeah, but like, you wouldn't go, oh, this needs more yellow, because does it need more lemon, or does it need more banana?
No,
Quite
because
different.
those are yellow-coloured things. Salt isn't yellow. But if my brain goes, it needs more yellow, that means more salt. Because salt is yellow in the colour spectrum of my flavour line.
Oh, I see what's going on here.
Not
You
actual
mad.
colours. Yeah.
He's not literal, yeah.
You're actually-
I think it's also literal.
Work in the morning.
Yeah.
Alright, guys.
I guess it is
No,
not
no.
literal. But I think this is interesting because even like whether or not that would make you a good chef, I guess is also entirely like based on the senses because obviously what he would choose would appeal to his sense of taste.
Yeah, way too much salt. I love Pringles.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, I love salty
look under
Pringles.
Adam's hat and find a mouse or a rat.
That's why it's not just simple that the eye receives something and everybody uses their private palette and then it's just a palette swap for everyone. We color things differently. DJ exists, you would not have a one-to-one palette swap with his colors.
I think I have a slight amount of synesthesia because I've mentioned this to people before, and some people have said no, I've never experienced this before. But as an example, if I'm like lying in bed trying to go to sleep or something like that, my eyes are closed and I hear a loud noise, I'll see like a flash of light. Is that?
There's a simple test
genuinely,
I think,
does
to
anyone else
know.
have
I think there's a simple test to know. if
Sorry,
you-
say that again.
Nah.
You're being summoned to heaven.
No,
go.
I'm serious. I'm serious. Like sometimes I hear like a flash. I'll hear a noise, and I'm about to say
shit.
hear a flash of
Yeah.
lightning.
Okay, if you hear a noise and see a flash of light, I
Does
think
it
that just means
sound
you're having an
purple?
embolism.
No, I think that is synesthesia because I believe one of the things about it is it's basically the information traveling, it's basically overloading
Gets
the optic
confused.
nerve.
I don't-
The whatever it is.
Sorry, I can just kick people in front of me on the leaderboard. There you go. Fuck
Amazing.
you, Turbo, you fuck. By the way, I overtook you, screwed the corner up, and you killed me by squashing me against that sign.
But here is, it's a genuine question though. Does anyone else ever experience that?
No.
Not sure, don't think so. I say the
Interesting, okay.
test for whether you have synesthesia is if you fucking love Disney's Fantasia.
I do.
No, I've seen a couple of streamers that have this kind of thing actually. There's a couple of people that are really well known in on Twitch under like the music section that can like they feel like they like see sound kind of thing. So they go, okay, this tune needs a bit more yellow kind of thing.
It's hard to prove though, isn't it? Because you could just claim it and everyone would be like,
yeah, that's the thing. But
wow,
it's censored,
synesthesia.
right?
Then,
I mean, I have to admit, mine's a bit shit because it only happens when I've literally got the eyes
Welcome
closed.
to what entertains the kids these days.
Twitch, yeah.
No. They like to claim weird medical conditions. It's fucking annoying, and I hate it.
I've got to say, being able to hear colours is a pretty lame superpower.
The big hot thing right now is they all like to claim that they all have multiple personalities.
Oh.
It is so
you sure that's not just
fucking
one guy?
annoying. No, but here's the thing. Oh, I see. Okay.
See what I did there?
Psy wins. Well done.
There's one streamer that blew up recently that had like what's the thing called where you have like a voice tick? I can't remember what it's called.
Tourette's.
Tourette's, yeah. But hers is quite bad.
There's
they were like
severities. There's the one that's what is it? The copra? No, it's not
Coprophilia. That's where you swear.
No, that's the one where you eat.
Coprophilia is eating poo.
No.
It's something it's a word that's similar to that though.
Copro.
Are you talking about?
No, he's quite.
Are you talking about?
That's coprophagia.
What's her name? Coprophagia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you talking? Referring to the streamer? What is it? Sweet Anita.
This is what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Okay. Just quickly, coprophagia is eating poo. Coprophilia is loving poo.
Loving poo.
It's easy.
Tastes like copper.
Loving poo.
Uh-huh.
Oh dear! How did this suddenly
Loving
turn
pee,
into
loving
ABBA?
poo.
Loving me, loving poo.
Wow, this conversation's gone seriously lowbrow.
But yeah, she's somebody with a legitimate problem, and it really pisses me off when the young kids are all just trying to mimic that shit because they want that attention.
Who does that?
Too.
Who mimics it?
People who want to get committed.
Oh my! It's a bunch of kids. Just the kids these days, like the people under 20.
Kids these days.
You mean they're sort
Oh
of...
shit! I'm not a kid anymore.
What?
I'm
said
not
that
fucking
phrase.
kidding about this.
Yeah, I know.
Brett, are
Are
you a Zoomer?
they parodying
I don't
or
know.
are they trying to be like her? I don't understand.
They're just mimic. It's like widespread Munchausen's.
It's them trying to get attention because it's a gimmick. So
Exactly.
they can get attention.
They think it's a gimmick, and they think that they can get a lot of attention for it, and so they do that. Or they see that their friend is like, or they want the sympathy.
Tourette's is often your focal, physical, motor tics as well, don't you?
Yeah.
Have you seen that video of the girl with Tourette's and someone's trying to do a COVID test? They're trying to get the
Oh no.
up her nose.
Oh
it's
dear
adorable.
God.
Have you seen it?
Oh no.
I have seen.
She's laughing her head off, but I mean, I think that's part of the tick is the laughing, but it's...
It could be various things.
So Brett, are you a Zoomer then? I can't remember what generation you are.
I
it's
don't think I am.
If only there's a way to look it up.
I'm pretty sure Zoom is like 2000 onwards, right? Oh.
Yeah. So you're old.
Gen Z. Oh no! Never mind. I am a Zoomer. 1996. 1996 onwards. There you go.
1996
Oh,
onwards. The
bullshit.
fuck?
Yeah, also university.
That's
I
pretty
would
much everyone.
accept 2000 onwards.
Well, no, it's millennial.
96 was like
right?
the height of the rave
Millennial
culture.
is
Oh,
like
that's-
80
there's-
to
what is millennial?
95, 80 to 2000 or something like that is millennial.
Oh, I guess it's because that's the age group that's sort of coming of age as of the millennial.
Just barely in there.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
But to
I'm
be fair,
1990, so I can't really say anything. Just smack
To be-
bang in the centre.
to be fair though, like that streaming Sweet Anita and stuff, like even though she has a serious condition, honestly, some of the clips of her are really fucking funny, and she like is super into
Oh
it, which is great.
yeah, no, she's totally all for everybody, finding the humor in it because.
I don't know what you're referring to, by the way.
So there's a Twitch streamer that blew up a little while ago. She has like pretty
He
bad
means got
Tourette's.
popular.
Yeah, I know. This
But,
is what Adam, you have to understand it's what the Zoomers say.
Oh, yeah,
sorry.
sorry. So blow up is what, suicide bomber does.
Isn't blowing up what your phone does as well when people are ringing?
Only if you have a Samsung.
Yes.
Most of the other phones are fine.
Oh, shit.
So a friend of mine is a streamer with a
Adam,
fascinating.
The answer.
Thank you. What was the question, sir? Well, there's a streamer with YouTube. There's a streamer who with Tourette's that's got famous recently. What more did you need?
Well, that's what I was. I didn't know. That's the first time I realised that she was linked with Tourette's. Okay.
No, a friend of mine.
Come from that, but like, oh, go for it.
Yeah, a friend of mine is a streamer with a fascinating and serious disability, and he has narcolepsy, and he genuinely just passes out sometimes. And a lot of
I
people
get that when I'm on certain medications.
A lot of people just watch him, basically waiting for him to pass out. Just on stream, just
when he's
what's his name again?
It's not
excited or
it's not
stressed.
stress. No, he doesn't know. They've never worked out what causes it. He just basically just zonks out and then comes to.
Yep.
No,
Is it about every 24 hours when it's dark?
no,
I think I've got that.
no, he has genuine narcolepsy. It's. I said to him, you should play it up when he got you can stream and just have a quick nap. Lovely bloke. Called Mickey Roo. Highly recommend. I do host him sometimes. Lovely guy. But yeah, there was
Excellent driver.
a great story of a guy with narcolepsy, and he came home to find his boyfriend, his girlfriend cheating on him with a boy, and just fell asleep between them, just like zonked right down to the top of the bed. Because it was stress-related narcolepsy.
Stressful situation.
Yeah.
Did one of them just sneak off and they denied it when he woke up?
That'd be rude, but I think people would not know whether that would be rude.
I think the whole cheating thing's probably the rude part.
Yeah.
That's a stressor, yes, and it makes it worse.
But a lot of the like highlights from that streaming with the Tourette's were quite amusing because her takes are quite like her takes are quite serious. Like they're like usually just things she's thinking.
Oh,
Tics.
yeah.
Sorry, Brett, you need to enunciate. 'Cause all I heard was her tits are quite serious. I'm like,
Yes, her
oh,
tits. Yes. No.
And what's the URL for this
That's
streamer?
www.
Doesn't hurt that she's pretty and entertaining as well. That probably
Yeah, no,
helps her
she's
do well.
good at what she does, but but like some of the highlights are amazing. But there was one recently where like she got a donation saying, "Can you check my dick?" or something like that, and then like she went, "No, not for 5 subs, I wouldn't," and her tick went off. I went, "For 200, I might."
Yeah, so what you're saying to me, then, just because she's funny and good looking, that's why she has more viewers than I do? Brilliant.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think you've got not there.
She's got two things on you, Adam.
That's what I just said. Keep that. God.
Sorry, not just not being funny, just
Maybe
making
not.
sure that you're aware of that. Yeah.
There's a Reddit sub called Your Joke But Worse, where people reply to a joke, tweaking it slightly, adding nothing at all.
Let's do one more, and then I should get to bed.
Here you go. There's like a highlight reel of some of the funny pics that she's had.
Oh, she's got tons of those.
Oh, there's a lot. But she just, I guess when you have that kind of condition, you kind of just have to power through. Like, just commit to what you're saying at that point.
Oh, there was people that tried to get her kicked off of Twitch for.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
she's had like texts of her like saying like stuff like the M word and all that kind of stuff.
Well, here's the thing: is she grew up with that word not being she grew up not realizing that was not a good word, and so it wasn't until she was made aware of that it really got bad.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty much how it works.
Yeah, as soon as you're aware of something with the ticket, it's like subconscious thoughts kind of things, isn't it? Sometimes.
Well, it's not subconscious thoughts.
Well, not subconscious, but
it's moreover the more you try to not do something, the more that's going to happen.
They have posted the link to the girl with Tourette's trying to get a COVID test.
Reddit Media refused to connect, it says when I click on that. And then deleted.
Yeah, it's been deleted.
It's been deleted since you posted it.
No, so above that, there is
I
a link.
deleted it. It's the user
Fuck
that's
you,
deleted.
Cody.
Yeah, I
Oh my god.
I've clicked
Let
on
me
it.
just,
Can't take a
let me
fucking
just send the
corner
direct
before
link to
that
it.
asshole just knocks me out of the fucking...
Is he an
tap
AI?
on it, please.
No. No, it's F something Cody.
I wonder what the worst like
he's
tick.
been kicked.
I wonder what the worst like tick people have had like with Tourette's is. Like, I wonder if like someone has like a tick that's like they just punch like.
Enunciate.
Literally kicking a horse in the bollocks. I think Max might have Tourette's because he does punch my horse in the face quite a lot in Red Dead. Maybe that's his tick.
Actually, like the New Forest, and you're just walking around, and you accidentally punch a horse as you're going past it.
You accidentally fuck a horse.
Punch a horse.
Oh, punch. You need to enunciate. Anyway.
Less I.
Less.
Less I.
And bear in mind, if I see you, I'll knock you off, but in a good-natured way.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, it was just casual fucking corner, and then he just swerved suddenly to knock me off the road.
Well, it is WRECKFEST, not Avoid Fest.
Well, yes, but there's it comes to a point when you go out of your way to fuck somebody over completely.
Yeah, rather than trying to actually win. That's the difference between being because our goal is to get to the highest position, not to ram each other. We're not in that
So
mode.
you're saying when it becomes apparent that I've got no chance of winning, I turn right and drive the wrong way around the track?
No, that's turned off.
Is it stopping? Will it stop me doing it now?
Yep. That always has been. You basically, I think your speed gets nerfed to basically so slow anyone could easily avoid you coming towards them.
Alright.
What do you guys make of the whole VTuber thing?
What?
If you know those. Do you know what VTuber is?
Twitch are looking to back.
No.
Those have been around for fucking 10 years. It's where
Well,
it
no, I
uses a
know they have.
webcam and motion tracking software and puts a
Yeah.
CGI-U there. Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck banning that one because it's
It's
some.
popular. It's a lot more in the last year or two, doesn't it? So
Yeah.
Why would you ban it?
What's the problem?
Yeah, so Twitch.
I don't like it. I just don't watch it. Why would
Yeah.
you need to ban it?
Yeah, Twitch. We're talking about banning it because give it another year, let's say 2 years, and it won't be a CGI avatar. It'll be a deep fake avatar. I think that
Yep.
might be what they're
Right.
trying
Good
to.
luck,
where I
good luck
figured
banning
it
that
was
then.
going.
Exactly, yeah. But yeah, Twitch they said they were looking into whether or not they're going to continue to allow these to be avatars.
So hang on. So what would they say? That you can either have no visual representation at all, or your actual self on a camera, and those are the only two options. Is that it?
Yeah, but maybe you could wear a hat. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. What if you have a moustache? Is
I
that
do.
a disguise?
I do have a moustache, but it doesn't come off easily.
But if you have a legitimate deep fake,
Come here.
that would seem like a real appearance.
Yeah.
So it
Real
just like
boy.
help.
Now I can't remember. I did read about it because it's some weird-looking anime lady that's quite. Oh, he's just rejoined Esmir.
Yeah, I see that.
Maybe we're the only proper big server out there.
Saying Adam?
Yeah, I can't remember. I did read about it, but I can't remember what the rationale or Twitch think about banning it was.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Surely it's like the ultimate expression of
Yeah.
self.
Well, the webcam to avatar thing has been around a very long time, but they're crap. These new ones are excellent.
Yeah, it's almost
Yeah.
scary. Like,
It's not that different from going on VR chat or something and having whatever avatar you want.
yeah, I guess. I mean, they have like all the different tracking now. Where it's like you track your eyes to follow the characters and all that.
Do you remember the film Robot
Jiggle
Jobs?
physics. Is that the problem? Is it jiggle physics? Is that why they want to ban it?
Some do, yeah. I think one of the weirder ones to me is that like you have like people that like make their virtual avatar like a 8-year-old child and then sexualize that, and you're like,
Oh, no,
Well,
no.
they're not
Yeah.
actually an 8-year-old child, are they?
well, obviously not. But is that then an issue if they're
I
not?
don't know.
In
It depends.
England, yes.
Is there opening line, hello fellow kids? Because that would be
Quite often they'll probably be using like a voice modulator or something, or they're very good at impressions, so they sound like an 8-year-old. Quite often it's women, because obviously guys can't really do that, can they, I guess.
Wait, are you telling me
Sexualization by itself a problem already.
Are you telling me there is infantile streams out there? That I've not come across.
I would be shocked if there wasn't.
That sounds bad, and might be a reason, but I still don't know how you could ban it, because how would you draw the line? It sounds like it'd be impossible to define.
Well, if it is a modulated image, a virtual, yeah.
Right, but okay, if I've got the brightness turned up on webcam, is that a modified image?
And the avatar. Yeah. So Project Melody was banned from Twitch because an artist filed a copyright strike against her body.
Oh, boring.
Yes.
Twitch has specifically said augmented reality avatars, they must obey to their nudity and attire policies. Twitch Good TV was banned because they were using somebody else's avatar.
Fair enough. That's like copyright infringement, right? Or IP theft.
Personalization.
So Miko. Why? Oh, just tell me. Don't halfway through the article. Twitch released a hilarious 3D reason behind a 3D event. Just fucking tell me. It was created using Unreal Avatar.
There was a fantastic South Park episode about advertisements like that.
Wait. I want to punch this fucking website. This website goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on, and then goes, it was a simple misunderstanding. What was a simple misunderstanding?
To watch the video, by the way.
Apparently she said, I'll send you D pics, and she got banned for that. But she meant pictures of the letter D. As a joke. Yeah, so there you go. That's the that's the lady.
Did you want to try that, the mod cars thing?
Oh, we'll do that very brief if we quit, yeah. So you go and host a game with a password, and I'll join you.
Oh, I've seen this character before, I think.
Yeah, she's
Dr.
the one.
K interviewed.
Yeah, she's the one
recently.
That got told off for selling D pics.
I think she's still streaming, actually. I've seen some clips.
There's only a 3D ban, yeah. Server browser. What are you called, Esmir? Oh, I should click friends.
I don't know. What
Yeah,
to put it in
that one specifically still feels a bit Uncanny Valley. It's not quite there.
No, it's not supposed to be real though. But
no, obviously not.
There we go. LDL car test.
It's going closer to realism than most, though.
Once I start it.
Alright, so she's got like motion tracking gear.
Yes.
Yeah, and the white bit of the shirt on the left, it displays chat, so it displays each message one by one.
Yeah, so on across her virtual boobs.
Yeah.
So,
Okay,
just trying to hold back the future.
I made a server, LDL car test.
I would join that, but there is any super duper crashing server of death in women I could join instead. Or Captain Yeast 911. What's the password, Arazmir?
There's no password.
Oh, brave.
Living life on the edge.
But yeah, I can't find that. Yeah, they were looking into whether or not to allow it.
Yeah, it's a weird phenomenon.
What a great search string. Sorry, can guys stream shirtless on Twitch 2020?
That's an interesting discussion, actually. That's a.
For all streamers, you must cover the area extending from your hips to the bottom of your pelvis and buttocks.
Are you able to select that car?
It should if you just choose the same car. Change car. No, all I can choose is the rocket.
This feels unfair.
Damn it.
This server's a fix.
I saw a pretty good highlight of that particular one you put in the chat, like talking to some other streamer, and they were like talking about sexuality or something, and they asked the guy, "So why haven't you tried being gay?" And he's like, "I wish I could be gay. Then I'd be able to go with my mates, play Smash, and then smash."
Yeah. So Twitch's nudity policy is superb. For those who present as women, we ask that you cover your nipples. So I can just say I can just say I present as a man. I just happen to have enormous breasts. We also do not permit exposed underbust. So 180 degrees is okay.
Yeah, that's an interesting thought that you could say I present as a man and then just get your tits out, and that's technically allowed.
Is a reporter in Canada who changed her gender to be male because you can do it for ease in Canada just to prove a point. And she loves saying, "Did you just assume my gender?" Because people say her, miss, etc. But she's like, "A man, it's on a driver's license says male," and she's pointing out it doesn't require you to go through any surgery or anything. It's purely a tick box on a form.
Yeah.
The whole way that nipples are like interact with society is so odd. Like you can't show them in certain contexts.
So
and
you can't
men
flush
can,
it.
but women can't.
So the card thing is dead.
Does look like not possible. But I'll just sum up very briefly on the nipples thing. Most of it's very simply summed up. If your nipples work, you can't show them. So Brett, you could get this out, but mine, absolutely I can. The left one regulates body temperature, and the right one can pick up Jazz FM.
Thanks, Quentin.
Thank you very much. So I will go to bed now, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the last of our Terraria episodes. We're umming and ahhing about mods. Apparently mods are very good in Terraria now, so...
I thought they were right last time I played them. Yeah.
It might be worth a look-see. And then we should also see about something to replace Project Winter that we've all got. And perhaps we should, have virtual reality Mondays, because we were doing that and we haven't.
Rec Room.
I don't know what we do in Rec Room.
No, we didn't do Rec
Oh,
Room.
Charades is really good. Charades.
Rec Room would be a good one, though, actually. There's a bunch of stuff on there that's quite fun.
Yeah, Rec Room would be good.
I haven't tried
it. I have it. I haven't tried it.
Yeah,
oh wait, it's free, isn't it?
I think it's
free.
Yeah, so unfortunately quite a lot of people, they do have VR, but they don't have much room. So,
You don't need much room.
But like Charades might end up with Max headbutting the table. It's brilliant. We should do that.
I mean, there's also other stuff in there. You can do like laser tag and stuff like that, which I guess would probably favour people that aren't in VR.
Yeah, but if we're going to do laser tag, let's, instead of playing that game, play a good game in VR rather than. Yeah. But no, let's try Rec Room. Let's do that next week.
Well,
Let's see
Rec
how
Room's
it's
cross-platform as well.
Yeah, so you can play with people on Oculus
Yeah.
Quest and everything like that as well.
PlayStation.
And PlayStation.
Yeah. I'll be up for that.
Moving on
Yeah.
to.
Same. I'm down for that.
Okay, yeah, we'll stick that on the list. I don't know how much longer Valheim we haven't really progressed. Like, we did nothing last week. We had a whole bunch of fun.
Yeah.
Built some stuff. We didn't kill any new bosses. We just made better houses.
Even though we're literally within walking distance of one.
But we did work out what causes the game to lag, so that's good.
How many bosses have you killed?
One.
Of 5.
One of 5.
Honestly, the one thing I really enjoyed about Rec Room last I played it is the hand gestures you use to do stuff. Like, if you fist bump someone, you join their party. If you high five them, you add them as a friend.
Nice.
If you hold your hand up in front of yourself facing them, you'll block them.
That's interesting.
You can pick up the cameras and you can take selfies and then give the person a copy of the picture and stuff.
Yeah. With Valheim, we polished off Raft so quickly that we have purposely dallied in Valheim, because we could probably complete the game probably in 2 sessions if we just went straight through. But we decided to, just enjoy the journey rather than rush through. So we're all building silly houses.
It's the climb.
Yeah, we've got a couple of people just building, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, but same with the Raft.
And I just opened.
Lots of people doing amazing.
Raft was really.
Loved Raft.
And then we plowed through the content. Went, maybe we should have buggered about some more.
When I was playing it single player, oh my god, I took so much time to get through everything.
Right, well, thank you all for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit like. That's the thumbs up one. And we will see you all
Comment, and
tomorrow.
subscribe. Smash that bell.
All right.
Don't do anything he said. Just click the thumbs up button.